Right.
I heard him fucking coming too.
30,
What?
30 gold short.
That's a clip. Clip that.
I can spy a 30 gold.
No, it's fine. Crushing's only 50. So basically, it's whether I get the discount of the full 50 or a discount of 25. So it's not really a huge. It doesn't really change much, for like either way.
That's why you didn't want to try and roll for it with using your lower mercantile. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's 25 gold. So yeah, I'll just gain 25 gold.
Lore Murloc.
Remove the crushing. Yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
And then I will add
I'm not.
runes. Wounding is actually pretty good because it adds it adds an extra D6 persistent bleed damage.
I'm bleeding, making me the victor.
340 gold.
That means more dice for me to roll.
True.
I think I have one for that.
And then what is this one? No, flurry blows? No, okay.
What, I gotta take 3 levels of monk?
Yeah, no. Well, I think you get flurry blows at level 1, but also no, because multi-classing doesn't exist. Wow, rude.
Golly fucking gosh, I sure do like my legs.
Okay.
That was perfect timing. I'm good.
Dudley's here.
I hit the button and it joined and it went off. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's worse things to arrive to.
Golly fucking gosh, I sure do love my legs.
Yeah.
What are the odds of fighting creatures that possess creatures?
4.
You mean like a haunting?
No, like ghosts.
Phantasm.
Okay. I'm gonna put it this way. I don't think you've encountered that before.
Right.
So
It's just there's a rune specifically for that.
yeah.
I
I wouldn't say you're gonna get a lot of value out of that.
mean, it does do just an extra 1d6 spirit damage, which whatever the fuck spirit damage is. But then it says also, if used to attack a creature possessing another creature, it deals no damage to the possessed creature. Which, honestly, just the image of that is pretty sick.
Right. You just
What's
through their soul?
What's the chance that we're gonna fight a long neck moose camel?
I'm not sure what that.
Hell yeah.
Giraffe.
It was just sitting there. I'd hit it. That was.
I didn't want this to be slang for something, so I just wasn't gonna answer.
It was a giraffe. It's like people don't, like so far fetched that a horse with a horn doesn't exist, but a long neck moose camel does.
Yeah. With tiny stubs on its head for bludgeoning.
I've never seen them fight each other. It's so fucking violent. It's just smack their necks against each other.
Yeah, I mean that's most animals in the animal kingdom.
Dude, I want sushi. It's 9:30 in the morning. What is your tale today? ¿De dónde está la basura? Aquí? Allá? Yo no sé.
Why is it always acting like I don't remember the password?
Because you don't remember the password?
No, the password hasn't changed since we started, has it?
No.
That's not the question. The question is not whether it has changed or not. It's whether you remember it.
Right? Is there a possibility that you were typing it wrong?
It shouldn't be.
Mhm.
1 R, 2 R's.
Is there a possibility that your computer is just dumb?
That is very, very possible.
So at the moment, they are um, just finishing up their gear and stuff that they were doing at the end of last week. So
Ooh, okay, this actually looks pretty good. Serrating. So serrating normally just adds an extra D4 damage, but by spending one action, it basically turns it into a chainsaw sword. So like normally it deals an extra 1d4 damage, but by spending an action it turns on the chainsaw, and then it deals, instead of an extra d4, it deals an extra d12.
wow.
What else can you put that to? What else can you apply that on?
Swords,
But not
slashing
hammers or
weapons,
axes. Okay,
slashing
so
melee
axes,
weapons.
Yes. Axes, yes. Hammers, no.
Yeah, slashing melee weapons. So I mean, it also costs 1,000 gold. So I am gonna I hit give instead of buy. So I guess I'll deduct 1,000 gold. Whoops.
Oopsies.
Hey, no, I fixed it. I meant to hit buy to make it easier, but I did deduct the money. So now my sword is looking at 3d12 plus 6 plus what 3d12 plus 1d6 persistent bleed plus 1d4, which can become 1d6 plus 6, or plus an additional 10 if I'm raging. So now, crit test on this. Well, actually, first, add the raging condition. And then roll a crit on that. And then also throw an additional d12 on there. Yeah, that's 86.
86 D12s.
Well, 86 slashing plus, I think, because this is d12, 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 and then the d12 for serrated minus that d4 for serrating, and then that does not include the and then also a d6 of persistent bleed damage.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty sick. That does also leave me with 600 gold, 660 gold. From the party funds, I think we should definitely stock up on
Potions.
Potions, yes. So let me look at what are the consumables, magic potions. Let's look at healing potion greater at this point. Those are 400 apiece, and it's 68 plus 20. I think that's probably a good place to start, right?
You sure those were graders?
Yeah. Because it's really a jump up from healing potion moderate, which is 3d8 plus 10, up to healing potion greater, because I'm pretty sure there's not one in between.
So are you searching for these in Orvene or Brushwood?
Orvene for sure.
Okay.
So this is so let's see. What do you think, guys? Should we get just like 2 of the big healing potions per person? Because that, I mean, that is a lot. Actually, that's like 48. That's a lot, actually.
I mean, things are hitting that hard nowadays.
Yeah. That's. So I think because we actually can't afford that. That's too much. Because they're 400 apiece.
Mm.
So we can afford several of them, but not quite that many. Because we have 3,400 gold. For in the party funds. So if we were to get one of the big ones per person, that is 2,400 from the party fund, right? Because it's me.
I think it's just
Moon.
I think it's just 2,000 now that Demistoon is dead. I'm not
me,
counting
Moon.
Gildas.
I was.
Sly. Dudley.
I think that is including Elvis though. That is 5.
Yeah. Elvis, yeah.
So yeah, 2,000.
Which means
So
you can buy
I think it
extra.
is. I think it is good to do that though. So I'm gonna actually let me do the math though, and this is something I will try to get a bulk discount on.
Gotcha.
So we can get 5 times greater healing, 400 each, 2,000 total, and then that leaves us with 1,400 in the. If people wanted, we could also each individually purchase our own greater healing potion as well, just to keep on us. I probably will purchase one for myself as well. So does everyone else want to put in an extra 400? Does everyone else have an extra 400 to put in?
Yeah, so I don't think I have an extra 400 to give you.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I was gonna say, you guys each got like 1,000 gold last session, didn't you?
Yeah, I got like 952
Yeah.
to be precise. I broke.
How are you broke?
Yeah, we just got a bunch of gold.
1,000 gold in Pathfinder Second Edition is a lot.
Although to be fair, I also had not been able to save any gold since before the Deck of Many Things happened.
We rarely
As
really
Sly.
make any.
Well, what my point is that Sly had like saved up a bunch of gold and hadn't like I already had like a bunch of gold still on Sly's character that he wasn't able to sell since before the whole Deck of Many Things thing happened. Which at this point was several months ago.
Yes, you're right. I
So
don't
he
give you
does.
guys gold
So
often, but I tend to give you a shit ton.
right, but point is, he already had a bunch. So like, to be fair, he did already have more money than everyone else, because he hadn't been able to spend it like everyone else did. Yeah. So. Okay, so then let's see. So again, there are 5 of us. So then, if we were to get two moderate potions apiece, that's 100 plus an extra 500. So then that's 10 moderate healing.
Oh, that's stupid.
1,000 total. Okay, yeah. Can I do a roll for some lore mercantile to try to negotiate some bulk prices, bulk pricing? So basically, I'm trying to buy 3,000 gold worth of potions all in one go. 5 greater healing and 10 moderate healing.
Can I buy separate from him? Can I buy also like? How much is a moderate healing potion?
Well, that's what I was saying. Is if you want to buy any extra potions, just give me the gold for it, and then I can lump it in with the bulk purchase, and then we can get a discount on it.
If we're gonna do that, I'd like 5 moderate.
Okay.
Just to have on
They're
me.
50. They're 50 each normally.
I have the gold for it.
Okay.
But if we get a discount, then I'll just give you the 250 in gold, and
Okay,
then
that
you can eat the change.
Okay. Cool.
If Andrew
Wait,
allows it.
How much health does the moderates heal?
Isn't that like 3d8s
moderates
or
are
something?
3d8 plus 15.
Yeah, they come in handy when you're basically just a glass cannon.
I'm sorry, 3d8 plus 10. I apologize.
Yeah.
I mean, my max HP is, I think, significantly less than everybody else's.
A bit. I don't know if I would say necessarily.
I'm at 142.
Yeah, I'm at 164.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like I said. But then again,
I think
what's
for
Dudley
comparison,
at?
Dudley's just a fucking beefcake.
Well, Dudley's a level higher than us, and also has a better con score.
Yes.
So he
It's
should
the
be
better
higher.
con score on average because he's the same class as you, so the one level doesn't matter that much.
What's your AC?
But Dudley's got like 70 hit points more than Sly.
So Dudley has 200 plus.
Yeah.
230. Yeah.
With a 33 AC.
See, I have a 32 AC, so I'm not. If I get hit really hard a few times, I'm just like, and I'm down.
I mean, I have a 30.
Can't be good at everything, you know?
Yeah, but you're a dragon, so.
Only when I have to.
Okay.
You're a dragon all the
Only
time.
when they don't stop teasing me.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, can
so
I also
guess that
give you
actually makes-
150 gold to grab me 3 of the moderates, and then I'll do some weapon shopping.
Okay, great. Okay. And then in that case, I will actually go ahead and get. I will also attempt to get. I'll just say 2 more moderate for myself. So that leaves a total of 20 moderate healing. So 4,000 total. In that case, if I'm not mistaken. Because it's right. 5,200 each is 250. And then 300 is 150. Then minus 100, and then that's that's 500 and wait. Oh no, I can't count. That's 500, not 1,000. Duh. Okay, so I'm sorry. Now it's 3,000. It was 2,500 when it was the 5 and 10, and now it's 3,000.
Okay.
Because the moderates are 50 gold each, so 20 of them is 1,000.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Math is mathing now.
But what is the area under the curve?
What? Not that kind of math, buddy. This is simple arithmetic.
Yeah, right. That's the math I do. But go ahead. Go ahead and make your roll. What do you say?
Rolling.
You're just gonna be like, hey, bulk discount, please.
Yes. Also hero point, please. And also.
Well, it's not 10.
What?
It's not 10. It's only 950.
We get one at the start of the session.
Oh yeah. I thought you were saying we get one. I thought you were saying that you were about to get one. And I was like, well, in like 10 minutes. So, so you're spending.
No, I'm spending one. No, so that's a 16 plus 20 is 36.
36?
Yeah.
Well, alrighty then. We'll take 20% off. So that's 2,400.
How about 25?
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
I'm negotiating.
With the DM?
No, with the merchant.
Is the extra 150 gold that worth it?
Do you not haggle here?
I mean, yes, but I'll be honest. I assumed that the dice roll was the haggling.
So you're not haggling in character.
No.
Oh, I was. Okay.
Oh no. You hit a DC. And
Okay, you were skipping all the
Yes.
pleasantries. Okay.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay,
like,
yeah, no.
I was like, I thought 20% was quite generous.
Yeah, no, great. Yeah, no, I thought we were doing the back and forth. Okay, yeah, no. So let me do the math here though. So 20% of 3,000 is 600. Sick. Okay. So that's actually 2,400. So now I got to allocate how much of that comes out of each thing.
Would you still like to haggle in character? That's something that I was thinking about this the other day. Like,
Where are you from?
That's something that I do, like, at lower levels earlier on, to kind of get people into the mindset of what's of how this works. But as you guys go through levels, you could spend a lot of time haggling about a lot of things here. And
Right.
I think it
Did you
also
get my
kind of makes
DM?
sense that as you level up, you become more proficient, and we've had these conversations over and over.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. And after we've kind of solidified, like, this is how my character does it.
Yeah.
Like, in a new campaign, it's like, okay, this is how this character approaches negotiations
Absolutely.
and stuff like that. So, like, at that point, it's like, okay, all right, we get it. He's gonna be a hardball about it. He's gonna be like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, no, I agree. So for the record, Jacob, you get 50 gold back.
I said you could keep it.
I know, but the whole point of okay.
I mean, I'll take it back, but
don't argue with the dragon about money.
Yeah. The
Alright,
whole
yeah,
point was
back.
to get you a discount. Because I'm not doing this as a like a fee for service. 50.
Who would I talk to about possibly getting armor for the Raptor?
A blacksmith.
I'm sorry to interrupt real quick. Brielle, have you already deducted the money from your account?
I did.
Okay. Then return 30 of it.
All right.
Okay. And then I have not deducted the money from my account, so I will take 80.
She wants to touch me. Whoa. I had ritual.
Okay, and then 2,500 times 0.8. 2,000. 2,000 out of the party funds.
So, Moon.
Yeah.
To answer your question, what you're a blacksmith. What you're looking for is something called barding.
Barding?
Yes, barding, which is a
Oh, we already had one of those.
Yeah, right. That's true, but that was for the smaller raptor.
No, I was talking about the stacks.
Oh, yeah. So you have two options for barding. You can get a light version or a heavy version for a medium creature. A light version will increase his armor class by 1.
Okay.
Give him a -1 to pretty much all of his skill checks, and give him a 5-foot speed penalty.
Okay.
Heavy armor, my voice cracked there. heavy armor.
Ah,
We'll give him a +3 to his armor class, a -3 to his skill checks, and -10 feet per round.
honestly, I feel like it's almost better just not give him armor because we get that flanking bonus because
Right.
he can move what
He still
50,
gets
50
the flanking
feet.
bonus.
I mean, yeah, you'll still get the flanking bonus, and he'll only move 40 feet. So, like, there's merits to both.
How much is the heavy armor?
50 gold.
50 gold for heavy armor?
Yeah, it's not enchanted.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Is there a way to enchant it? Like, could we just apply normal armor runes to it?
I'm looking.
Because if he gets +3, that means he'd be more tanky, and he's only losing 10 feet.
No. Barding, it specifically says barding can't be etched with runes, though special magical barding might be available.
Can I ask about special magical
is special
barding?
magic barding available?
You're an Orvene? Let me look.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if it's going to be available anywhere, it would be here, right?
That's true. Yeah, that's why I had to clarify. Okay, they are an Orvene. Let me look to see what's available.
He wants to touch me. Whoa. Oh, what is this bottle of rum doing out here?
How did this bottle of rum end up in my stomach?
I would die if I drank the whole thing. That would be like, I am calling in now, guys. Thanks. Because it's literally full. I do like the bottle design, though. Like, you guys don't have to drink or anything, but it's a pretty dope bottle design.
Oh, yeah. I used to drink Kraken a lot.
I wasn't looking. Can you show me again?
It's Kraken spice, bro.
Okay, yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it's cool.
I just like the little loops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I popped up. I pulled up the screen as you were pulling it down from the camera. So I'm like, wait, no, I didn't see it.
I only have 2 bottles of liquor at my desk, and this one gets me. This one gets me in trouble.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, that is 2 more than I have.
It's 100 proof, and it's corn whiskey. I'm just like, this is gonna be a good idea, and I'm just like, fucking take a huge swig of it later. I'm just like, where am I?
Then he goes,
Do you happen to know why I have 23 arrows in the party fund?
I'll take them.
I have a feeling that you probably found them in that. No, because
Are those the silver arrows?
That was sex, maybe.
Those might be our silver arrows.
Oh, those are my silver arrows. Yeah.
Okay.
You might have just put them there so they don't get lost.
Keep them there. Keep them on the Raptor because I have 25 on me. Still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jacob
okay.
the Raptor.
We have rope, by the way. We never use it, but we do have it.
Ooh. Can I buy handcuffs at the blacksmith?
Sure.
For interrogation purposes?
They're called shackles here, but yeah.
Right, for interrogation purposes.
Nothing kinky, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Just it goes also with my background where I'm a deputy background. Ooh, does that mean I get bonuses on interrogation checks?
Yeah, there'd be a circumstance bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, +2.
All right.
All right. So I'm looking.
I don't know if we really want to make that a thing, but okay.
Hey, you never know. It could come in handy. Instead of killing something, if we can sneak up on it, put it in handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta make.
It'd be like
my spells, right? I got a new level 2 spell when I hit level 12.
Yeah. I had to do the same thing for Wetzel. Okay, so
Wetzel Skeezer Spoon.
Yeah, Skeever Spoon.
Does Wetzel do any sort of abjuration magic?
Yes.
So to answer an earlier question, there's only 2 bardings that are enchanted that I can find right now. One of them lets the animal swim. One of them lets the animal fly.
Ooh, flying raptor.
I
He's
wonder
basically a
which
little
one-
dragon.
I wonder which one might be interested in.
Right.
The one I immediately said.
The one that lets it fly is only for 10 minutes a day.
What is
Oh,
how long
no.
is swimming?
Also 10 minutes.
How much is flying?
900 gold.
Bet.
Damn.
Is it like? Would it be like a lesser or a greater?
There's none. It's just Barding of the Zephyr. There's no lesser or greater version of it.
Does it say what plus or minus?
I think that's up to me, and I'll just say it's heavy.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll buy that.
Fuck yeah, that sounds awesome.
1176 minus 900. 276.
Very simple. You could also just, on your character sheet, you could also not do the math and just pull up, go to gear, and go to add gear, and then go to the Barding of the Zephyr, and then click buy, and then it goes.
So that helps one of the least mobile characters in our campaign. Also 10 o'clock air point.
Also, yes. Also, he is medium-sized, right?
Yeah.
Which means, could he hypothetically carry a small-sized creature with him?
Yep.
And now he's got armor.
You can already fly.
You need a javelin or a joust thingy or a
Right,
spear.
I'm envisioning this like Odin riding Slipnir thing, but it's just a gnome on the back of a dinosaur.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all coming together. Here's the thing. I already have plans. They're really going to come together at level 13, I tell you that. When I take another level of acrobatics. And then I just become completely immune to fall damage.
From any height?
Yeah. Ooh.
In the words, because I was taking a piss, sorry. In the words of Jeff Goldblum, nature finds a way.
Finds a way. Yeah.
It's all coming together. Cusco's
Oh
poison.
yeah. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Poison for Cusco. I don't feel like I do a very good whatever that guy's name is.
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah. I wanted to say Swan.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same guy.
Poison for Cusco.
Poison for Cusco. Poison. Specifically designed to kill Cusco. That poison. Yes, that poison.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever.
So Andrew, does Wetzel do any sort of abjuration magic? Or is he pure blaster caster, all evocation all the time?
He's not all evocation all the time. He actually tends to not do evocation.
I guess he's more conjuration, isn't he?
Yeah, like he just, I say that he did just pick up 2 evocation spells, one of them being disintegrate and the other being chain lightning.
You're really stepping on our toes here with this whole lightning bit. We already got 2 guys who do lightning.
Yeah, but I was reading it and I found out that it keeps arcing until someone fails or passes the save.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just like, dude, you're really. No, again, in character, like, dude, you're really stepping on our toes with the lightning. Like, we already got 2 guys who do the lightning thing. I'm like, I can't help it. Cause I just do lightning.
He said, let's look at it this way. Now we actually only have one guy who doesn't do the lightning thing, so now he's the weird one.
True. True. Moon, what are you doing? You got to get in on this lightning bit. How quickly he turns.
um, is there something you're looking for specifically? Like I
No, I have
I
an
pick
item.
spells that I feel like are going to be useful in some way and fairly flexible, but I don't really.
No, I have an item that only you gave us the warding tablets, but they only work when you cast an abjuration spell on yourself or an item. Um, so like I can't really do anything with it because I don't have any abjuration magic. So like I don't think I do anyway. I mean, I have shield. Is shield abjuration? I guess I would assume it is. It's a cantrip. Does that count? Where does it show? Where does it show? Actually, no.
Yeah, that's a good question because I'm looking at that too. I think with the transfer over with this remaster they changed all the schools of magic. So you might want to check to see if that's a legacy item and has been changed.
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up. Okay, I'll pull it up.
It's time to kick names and chew ass. And I'm all out of ass.
Oh, right.
Fucking dick kick 'em.
Okay, it is legacy content, and it is not. There does not appear to be an updated version of it. And in fact, looking up the tag abjuration on the Archives of Nethys, the entire abjuration tag is listed as legacy content.
Yeah, so I have a feeling they did away with that because it's, just because they're trying to get away from those old names that WotC uses.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess can we get something else of equivalent value?
Just sell it.
Yeah, but if we sell it, we'd have to sell it for half price.
Yeah. Grimoire.
Fine.
Nope. Grimoires are legacy content. So
Yeah.
I'd have to start a search from the ground up. So just sell it.
Well, I was just thinking just something else that costs 450 gold. But or alternatively, 450 gold.
I'll give you 325.
All right, fine. Wait, does that divide evenly into? Yeah, it ends in 5. Of course it does. Okay. Hold on. Math. 325 divided by 5. 65 each, including Wetzel.
Neato. So what are you gonna do about it? Non-lightning guy.
Yeah, non-lightning guy. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna be grounded.
We're like a fucking rock band, dude.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be a square?
Fucking non.
I just gotta keep everybody else grounded,
I know, I heard you the first time.
I'm not as conductive as everyone else.
Uh-huh.
Lightning jokes.
Yeah.
ACDC reference.
Thunderstruck.
Yep. Okay. Let's see.
So if you're grounded, that means electricity flows to you. So that means if you get struck by random lightning bolts from the sky, no one can blame me, the wizard. As long as
Well,
from
it
the
means he
sky.
doesn't conduct electricity, which means he doesn't really take lightning damage. If you haven't already, by the way, Andrew, make sure that Wetzel has one of the Aeon Stones.
Yeah, I think I have.
Okay. Then, in that case, I think Ilvis should be the only one who hasn't added one yet. Great.
Intelligent items.
Yeah, those are interesting. Now, you know what you could do, Jacob? Because your bow only has one rune on it, right? It's just flaming. Not counting striking. Jacob?
What's up?
I said your longbow only has one rune on it, right? It's just striking.
It's +2 greater striking.
Right, and then flaming, and then that's it. Right?
It also has fire.
Right, flaming, correct. And then that's it.
That's it.
So you have room for one more rune.
You saying I get lightning on there too?
Yes, I'm saying you could get lightning on there too.
Oh, where do I have that at?
Under runes.
There's runes.
Or you click on your weapon and then you click on runes. It's going to be under shock, I believe. It's 500.
I don't have that.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I spend all my money on raptor armor.
Oh, so you have it. You just don't have the money. How much are you short?
Would be 224 gold.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you 224 gold.
Sweet. Set my
For the
shit to
bit.
0.
What's your band name?
Electric Eye.
No.
Shocking butthole.
Moon
This
and
is a
the
group
Noom
decision,
Nooms.
so everyone else needs to put their input in too.
Moon and the Noom Nooms. Mine wins.
Well, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Dudley, what's your thoughts on Moon and the New Nooms?
What's that? I didn't even hear it.
We were talking
What's your
about what our
band
band name is now that we all do lightning damage.
Yeah.
Mm.
Someone's
Moon,
turning it
noom,
up,
nooms.
Jacob.
That's me.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's me.
Hmm.
And so we floated some ideas. Wetzel's was like shocking precision. Moon's. I don't remember what Moon's was. Mine was Moon and the Noom Nooms. And then Andrew wanted to know what your opinion on that was.
I don't know. Moon backwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Peasant Railgun.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty sick band name.
Peasant Railgun.
Yep.
That's actually a pretty sick band name. And a great reference. So honestly, I'm on board with that one.
All right. Peasant Railgun.
There's actually also this is the name that I had set aside for like if I were ever in a real like IRL band, which is Outside the Asylum.
That is also a pretty sick band name.
Yeah, it's a Hitchhiker's Guide reference.
I haven't seen that in so long.
It's from like the third book or something.
Ah.
But basically, there's a guy that they go to where he's in an insane asylum, but he has the whole thing painted inside out. So like the outside of the asylum is painted like the inside walls, and then the inside is painted like it's outside.
Ah.
So like his address is outside the asylum, and so like from his perspective, he's like, no, everyone else in the world is in an insane asylum, and I'm the only sane person, and I'm the only one living outside the asylum.
Mm.
Yeah, that would be a sick metal band.
So I'm like, you know what? Outside the asylum, sick band name, dibs.
Yeah.
Not that I'm ever going to use it, but
It may show up in a D&D campaign, though.
Hell yeah, I love it.
Brielle, have you ever heard of the peasant railgun?
Oh, not.
Okay, so from
It's
what
great.
I've heard,
I know how it works.
Yeah, from what I've heard, the concept is handing something to somebody is a free action.
Yes.
That takes no time. So if you
Correct.
get 1,000 peasants and you line them all up, give someone a rock at the back of it, right? You have them pass to the guy in front of him, the guy in front of him, and so on all the way to the end. Now, all that happens in the span of 6 seconds because that's how rounds work. So, for that object to have traveled so fast or so far in
fast.
Yeah, in 6 seconds implies that it has gained a tremendous amount of velocity and goes shooting off and destroys whatever the fuck you're aiming at. And like that, to me, that was always one of like the greatest reasons why I take rules as intended versus rules as written more often. Because
although really strictly speaking, rules as written, what would happen is you would do that, and then the person at the end would drop the rock, and the rock would just fall straight down because the rules as written does not account for the accumulation of momentum over the passing of the rock.
True.
So like, even like it's more like, even as an attempted like disassembly of the rules as written, it doesn't make sense. It's like, well, okay, but the rules as written doesn't say that that's how it works.
Right.
You're applying real world physics to an in-game abstraction of the 6 second like round thing. So really, it's more of a criticism of like, this all happens in 6 seconds.
Okay.
Like, or I mean, it functions better as that. That's not what it was intended for. But it's like, you're right, that doesn't make sense, but not for the reason that you are trying.
But just the image of that was always funny to me.
Yeah,
and depending on what table you're at, that could be a thing. If you guys wanted to try and break physics, I took physics.
If you leaned into that, like if you had a world where it's like, okay, the world actually runs on D&D physics, and the players like figured that out, it's like, wait, hold on a second. Everything here happens within 6 seconds, no matter what, but we all act out of order. Hold on.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good one shot to test out.
Yes, very good one shot. Not a campaign. Yeah. Where did Jacob go?
I don't know. He wandered away. We can come back to his vote later. I think he's also gonna think Peasant Railgun's a pretty sick name.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm pretty confident in that. So,
yeah.
Just move on. What next?
Can I go to a armor buy my spears?
Sure. Like, what kind of spears are you looking for? Are you looking for
just basic ass spears?
Okay, yeah. I mean, those aren't super expensive.
I know. I'm trying to remember to see where I can see what the price on them is again.
Buy a waffle maker now.
Hey, you're back.
Nah, I want a waffle maker.
A normal spear is 1 silver piece. So if you want 10, it's 1 gold piece. And they are
10 what?
1 bolt each.
What is it?
A spear.
And we do still have one spear already.
Yeah. So
No, I got rid of that spear and I used it against the mimic door.
No, we had two.
Oh,
You used one of them. We still have one remaining.
okay. Well,
So-
now buy two more then.
okay. Unenchanted
2 silver
spears.
pieces. Well, can I buy them enchanted? Because I was going to buy some runes to put on at least one or two of them.
Okay. So what's your goal? Help me there, and I'll see if I
Okay.
can help you.
Yeah, I really just wanted like a spear with either precision or like a slightly higher weapon potency.
Okay. So you
Nothing
want
like
the
magical or
spear
crazy
for
about
what
it.
reason?
No, no
Do
matter what,
want
you
the
have to have a
range
plus
of a
one on it
spear?
first.
You want the damage from the spear? What do you want from the spear?
Like
Range.
what he's asking is why, like, what do you want from a spear that you can't already get from your hammer?
Correct.
The range, and in case I need to replicate that move I did where I used just spear and my hammer, or I was thinking about just getting a dagger for that too.
Yeah. I think a dagger would probably work better because
Yeah.
it's all iron. You could get it made out of adamantine, and it probably wouldn't break.
Ooh,
All right.
that would actually be pretty sick. Yeah, just like a plus one adamantine dagger.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to be looking at daggers then.
Even you could even put like a plus one conductive on it, depending on what conductive does.
Conductive. Chocolate rain.
Yeah, no, that would be cool too.
Well, conducting. Never mind. It works like resonant against a resonant weapon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, depending on how you roll resonant weapon, like if you were to do the thing where you attack it with a lightning weapon, would that count as conducting energy through it? Which I think probably technically that's not what it is, but like I would personally probably rule that as close enough to count it. Because like that's kind of the implication of it is when it's with resonant weapon, what it is when you attack using an elemental thing with it, then the next time you do an attack with that weapon, it deals an extra D8 damage per die.
By the way, Moon. So far we have 3 votes for the band name Peasant Railgun. Yeah. So that's what your guys' group is called now. We figured you'd like it, but wanted to run it by you.
It's better than my suggestion is 1 dragon and 3 regular dudes.
That's a very
yeah, I agree.
Fan kind of name.
Or the Ramones.
It's actually just Ramones.
The Ramoons.
One thing that bugs me about that is it's actually just Ramones. There's no the.
Right.
Meanwhile, Smashing Pumpkins is the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
When that should just be Smashing Pumpkins, like the verb, not adjective. Like, so it always got me that Smashing Pumpkins stole the from the Ramones.
Which you just said, the Ramones.
I know.
Yeah.
Because Smashing Pumpkins stole the from them.
The.
Just like so when I was in high school, our high school mascot was the Trailblazers.
Richard Gardner?
Yeah. And our high school band teacher, his name is Mr. Biggs. He's fucking awesome. Love the guy. But
I wonder if he's
one
still
time-
teaching my sisters in choir and shit.
Okay. So one time we were in the parade, and there's a typo. There are actually 2 typos in the same caption, where they said it was like, oh, Mr. Briggs and the GEHS Tailblazer band. Which I'm like, first off, Tailblazer, very funny. Also, his name is not Briggs, and also Mr. Briggs stole the R from the Trailblazers.
It's like they mispronounced my mom's last name on my senior night in high school for football. I was like, I don't want to.
Toilet paper she went blowing her nose. You what? It was fucking toilet paper.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm not going to be using this a whole lot, but I think I will go ahead and put a disrupting rune on that bow that I got. It does an extra D8. Oh, it only does that to undead. I mean, we are going to be fighting undead.
Riveting gameplay. Bradley, do you have any more questions? Were you able to find that dagger? You've been quiet.
I'm looking at daggers, but I don't see like any specific magic daggers. I was going to get
not
like
magic. It's a material.
Yeah, it's a material.
Yeah.
So what you do, is you would just look up a regular dagger.
That's what I did. And the only other type of go ahead.
And then I think under options, you can change the material and the runes, the potency and whatever runes.
Is there a greater earth binding? Hold on.
I don't think so.
Oh, and it's only once per hour, and it's only if I critically hit. Oh man, that sucks. Never mind.
Yeah, and it has a save. That's not that hard. I remember looking into that as well, where I was like, "Oh, that would be really sick," and I was like, "Ew. This will never work. This will never work against anything I actually need it to work on."
Yeah.
Jesus. Price for adamantine is 1400 gold.
Well, there's different rarities of it.
That's standard grade.
Yeah, you probably want.
Yeah, you want low grade, yeah.
Yeah, you could probably handle a lower grade of adamantine. I don't like that personally, because like
I don't think they have a lower grade of adamantine.
They should have like a level 2 version. Cold iron. Oh, you're right.
Nope, just standard and high.
Then yeah. For adamantine specifically, that makes sense though. Because like it's supposed to be just unbreakable. So yeah. But if you want the unbreakable python to hammer your foes with, that you can do no better. Or
Yeah.
So it just depends on if that's a thing you really want.
To be fair, no, hold on. It is 1400, not 14,000.
Yes.
That's what I said, 1400.
I was pretty sure you said 14,000.
Yeah. He said both 14,000 and 1400. He corrected himself to 1400.
Okay.
I also knew there was no way it was 14,000 when he first said it. I was like, "That's wrong," but I won't interrupt him. So 1400 is doable if you take from party funds. I think if you still have, or did you spend all the party funds on potions?
There's still some money left in the party funds. There's like 1,500 left in party funds.
Well, you know what? Wetzel doesn't tend to buy a lot of stuff. And we've been giving money to Wetzel, so he should have that as well. So how much do you need, Dudley, to get
Mm-hmm.
this hammer, or not hammer? This adamantine +1 dagger.
Oof. Well, adamantine standard grade. That's 1400.
Uh-huh.
And then you said +1.
Yeah, which is like 35 gold.
Yeah, so I guess 1435.
Okay.
I mean,
Which
plus
I don't need to get it
plus the
now.
dagger, which is probably like one.
Yeah.
So
but-
you have 0
Like
money.
9 silver. No, I have 832 money.
Okay. Yeah. So like he could give you.
But I don't need it
400
now. We
He
can.
could give you 403 gold, and you pay him back later.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't be enough. He would need 600, but
I thought you said.
Like I said,
Oh, you're right. Yeah, 600.
I could just grab a dagger.
no,
can, but it will break.
I feel like if you're gonna get it, now's the time to get it because
Yeah.
When was the last time you guys were in a town? Excluding
Right.
last week. Like 2 months ago? 3 months ago?
Mm.
You do have the ability to teleport pretty much anywhere now, but
fast travel.
yeah. It also just may not necessarily be prudent to leave whatever you're doing whenever that is. So
Yeah.
I think he's right where if there's probably no better time.
All right.
Wetzel has the money to spare.
Wetzel, my companion,
Mm-hmm.
might borrow some funds.
Uh-huh.
He already offered.
Yeah, he already offered. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna. I want a 3% loan. I've been watching Shark Tank.
All right.
What's Shark Tank?
I know. The GM has been watching Shark Tank.
And so how much is he giving me again?
Whatever you need.
Enough. So just zero yourself out and get it.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we said it was 600, so I'll just take 600 from him.
Yeah.
603, not 6,000.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, no, please don't. I mean, unless you want to give him the difference, but like, yeah. I'm trying to, if I want to put anything extra on this bow that I have, or if I just want to just save it. I think I might just save it.
Yeah, it's hard to say because like this system doesn't really reward diversifying yourself much.
Yeah, I was hoping there would be a thing for like wondrous items. Because in first edition, the wondrous items tab is like one of my favorite pages.
I think they're called artifacts.
Well, if it's at all like first edition, artifacts are like the big stuff.
So you're looking. So from what I remember from first edition, wondrous items typically fell into rings, amulets, cloaks, boots, wearable items that weren't weapons and armor.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But artifacts are a category of wondrous items that are like Solara.
Gotcha.
Where they're like, oh, like the fucking big shit. Like, you can't make these. These are like unique, super cool, like major shit. But like on the normal website, the D20 PFSRD, there's a whole page for wondrous items that is just like that's one of the coolest pages because you can just go through and like, oh, there's a cloak of this, there's a ring of this, there's
100%. Worn items. Check that tab.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of wish it would tell me what they do, but yeah. All right.
I mean, you can hover over the name; it will tell you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
Dudley, is there anything else you're looking for?
Well, that was it.
All right. So it doesn't have the conducting property, but it is a metal dagger that you plunge into somebody and you're hoping to hit with a hammer. So
I could chill out to add the conductive rune onto it.
which would make
Probably.
it deal an extra what, 1d8?
Yeah, per die of lightning damage
Oh,
that he would do.
Well, he only deals 1 die of lightning damage.
Yeah, but if he upgrades his shock rune later to a greater shock rune, then that'll also increase the amount.
Okay.
But let me make sure how much is the actual conducting rune. It is 300. I have enough for that. So yeah, go ahead and add conducting onto that dagger.
All right.
Assuming that Andrew is going to let us do it the way that we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If he manages to get that dagger stuck in somebody and then hit it with his hammer, it'll do extra lightning damage.
Cool. Sick. Cool. In that case, I think I'm just going to save. Yeah. Cool.
Because, like, first off, it's going to be hard to pull off.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like there is no reason why I shouldn't give you a pretty cool reward for pulling it off. So.
Right. Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to save my remaining 120 gold. Also, about how long has this taken, this shopping?
How long do you want it to take?
At
it
least.
Happens in a day. I mean.
Okay. I mean, I probably not quite that long because we do have things to do. We are going to go talk to Alexi.
Yeah.
But at least like an hour or two, probably.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I thought you were asking if it took more than 1 day.
No. No, I just wanted to be able to heal me.
Sure. Yeah, it's great.
Yep. You already know what it is.
You're fine. You're good.
Yep.
All good.
And now that's true for everybody.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well,
Magic
it will be
items.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure.
If they all bought their stones today, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I got you.
If you're an Orvene, I should have you be hovering over Orvene.
Oh, yeah, you got the map up.
Yeah. Oh, I have. I guess like I've been sharing it on stream.
Okay.
I can just share it to you guys.
All right, Moon. Anything else you're buying before we go? Are you even here? Jacob.
Well, tell you what. If you're done buying stuff, then now's probably a good time to just go ahead and take our break and then come back around 11 instead of waiting till 11 to have it. You know, starting a little bit and then stopping.
Yeah, that's fair.
So everyone's done buying stuff, right? Dudley, you're good?
As far as I know.
Moon, you're good? Yeah, I'm good.
He's not here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh yeah. Okay. Great.
Wetzel's. I couldn't think of anything for Wetzel to buy. So Wetzel's good.
All right. Cool. You can't put armor runes on like normal cloaks.
Well, he has armor.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah. But also, usually the things that hit him don't like hit his armor class. You know what I mean? He's usually part of it.
Yeah, but there's the resilient runes that you can put on your armor.
I hadn't thought about that. Let's see.
I mean, probably realistically, he's only going to be able to afford the normal resilient.
Yeah. Even before giving the money to Dudley. So,
yeah. But still, that's a +1 to all saves. So that's pretty good.
Sure, may as well.
All right, yep. I gotta go make some mac and cheese. So, all right.
3,000 RPM. And it's just an Eco Turbo. It is cool with the dual exhaust, though.
Songs of the Midwest.
Sing me a song of your people.
Also
Midwest.
very pairing when you finally hear the song paired with high winds, and it's like,
Right?
And it looks
It's
like it
day to
actually could
day.
do it. And they've been
Yeah.
saying that we could have actual tornadic experiences.
Yeah.
Because of how the weather's been just like, oh, it's 80, oh, it's 40, oh, it's 80, oh, it's 40.
yeah.
Mixture of high and cold pressures, high and low pressures, rather.
So like I used to always fantasize about a tornado coming through the city. Then I started living in this.
Right?
I don't. I've had that happen. I used to live on a farm out in, you know where Baldwin City is?
Mm.
You ever heard of Baker University?
Yes.
I heard of Baker.
Well, that's where I'm from,
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere. And I grew up even farther out. We had a farm, and the tornado sirens hit, and we watched the tornado touch down about 100 yards in front of our house, and it went through the field, like the cornfield, onto the road into the trees.
Did you get it on
Did
video?
it have like a?
No, because this was like 99.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, did it have like a train like sound to it?
It was loud as shit. Go around!
Ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. So yeah, Bri, I'm like level 33.
Oh.
No worries.
But one of the
How do you mute other people?
You right click on their image, and there should be an option for mute.
There we go. Sweet.
Not to be rude, but I don't want to hear about whatever's going on. I want to hear about his booty call or whatever. But yeah, I'm like level 33 in Diablo 4 now. And yeah, I reached the point where I was like, I feel like I'm getting to be pretty kick-ass. And I thought about what you said. I was like, but once he shows up, I will no longer be kick-ass. Because the enemies will get tougher. Well, while that's going on, Dudley, you're shopping around, and you feel an arm go around your neck, and there is a fist on top of your head, going back and forth.
An arm and a fist going back. So this person is taller than me then.
Yes, this person's taller than you. Get their arm around, so you're like, and then yeah, you feel their knuckles on top of your head.
Like, who and
Feels like they're grinding them back and forth.
unhand me, scoundrel.
The grip gets tighter, and the knuckles more so.
All right.
You hear a voice going.
Roll the athletics.
Okay.
Whoa, damn. That all fell out. D20. Roll athletics to free myself. 36. I rolled a 13 plus 23.
0 point?
Nah.
You sure?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That does not pass. The grip gets tighter. Thought you were better at this.
Right?
Old habits die hard.
All right, we'll see. I What do I roll to take my hammer and just like drop it on?
Drop it on their foot. You cut out.
What do I roll? Yeah, to drop my hammer on their foot.
Either acrobatics or athletics.
All right, I'm going to roll my athletics.
Okay.
I will roll a hero point for that one because that wasn't that one.
Okay, then yeah, can't get any worse.
Right. 16 plus 23. Does a 39 succeed?
Yes. So you managed to
All right.
drop the hammer onto their foot. You're like, son of a bitch, and the arms let go.
Yeah.
Turn around, you see someone who looks very similar to you, who's kind of jumping up and down on one foot. Going, you have to be such a dick.
Serves you right for being taller than me.
Well, I am older. That's kind of the way things go. Not my fault you got the short jeans.
I take it this is my brother.
This is your brother, and he was giving you a noogie.
Yep.
Which I'm sure you figured out pretty early on.
Yep. And yeah, accurate. I got the short jeans in my family.
Is it also accurate that your older brothers would give you noogies?
They used to. It's like now they're all old men, so.
So? I mean, my brother's taller than me, but I'd probably just wait for him to be sitting. He'd be very upset because he's too dignified for such things, but it would be funny. Anyway.
Yeah. Yep. What are you doing? Wait. Because in order to like fully flesh out this narrative, I'm gonna have to remember because I gave you their names.
No, you didn't.
I could have sworn I gave you their names way long ago when I said that I had 4.
My notes don't have names. It just says brother 1, brother 2, brother 3.
Okay.
Those are their names. Brother. This is your brother number 1.
Cause I thought I like inspired them off the other Dudley brothers.
You might have, and you just didn't tell me. What's his name?
He's gonna be the older one. Because Big Dick Dudley was the oldest. So if he's gonna be the one change things around, he's gonna be he's gonna be Bubba.
Bubba
Or,
Dudley. Okay. So yeah, Bubba Dudley is hopping around on one foot, just cursing your name.
I let out a laugh. What are you doing here, Bubba?
Could ask you the same thing. Dad's in town.
No, he's not. Why is he here?
Well, I thought this place would be ripe for the pickings, but it's locked down real tight.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of changes in the past 2 years that even he didn't anticipate. Also, we heard that Ileana was here a couple of years ago, and we're trying to pick up a lead on her, but no one knows. What about you? What do you
I
think?
heard.
This seems a little too fancy for your blood.
Kind of is. Made some friends. Got in some trouble. Honestly, think we're about to get into more trouble.
Ooh.
Which reminds me, how long have you been in town?
About 6 months.
Anything strange or unusual that you've seen here so far?
Well, a lot of these people from Draknar are here as guardsmen.
Yep,
They're
that
kind of the a whole nother level of guard. They take their job very seriously.
they do. We've
That
had
little,
our dealings.
that little
I've
punk,
had my dealings.
yeah, that punk king kid. He's gone through some changes.
Had my dealings with him as well.
Wow, aren't you just rubbing elbows with every level of society?
And I'm trying not to. That's the damnedest thing, isn't it?
Trying to
But
keep a low profile.
but yes. The hunt still goes on. Well, not the hunt. I'm still also looking for Iana.
Mm-hmm.
Last I heard of anything from her, she was on a list. And this list had something tied in also with the Kingdom of Drakma. But
So you don't think?
how about you and I go to a tavern? We'll catch up over a pint.
Yeah, you're buying.
Oh, yeah, about that.
You're looking around for Wetzel.
Yeah. Starts rubbing the back of my neck. I kind of
In
broke
resplendent
at the
gear,
moment.
you're tashing your dagger around. I'm a little short-changed right now.
Yeah, I'm a little short on that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're up for it, we can help change some of that. For both of us.
Ooh, you got a gig?
Nothing solid. None of the old stuff. At this point, I'd settle for a quick game of 3-card Monty. But no, especially with as tight as security's been here.
Yeah.
Can't get up to our younger antics.
Yeah, but they have all this good stuff. Like I've never seen items and artifacts like this before,
Nor
especially
have I.
not just for sale. For why? You say, but why?
I said no, nor have I.
Oh, that seems kind of interesting in and of itself. Like this whole place appears to have been revitalized ever since those goblins came through.
Mm-hmm.
They bounced back
Yeah.
stronger.
And what did you hear about the goblins?
Heard some yahoos came and killed their leader, and they ran off.
Yeah,
Is that you?
maybe. What would you tell Dad if I said it was?
Tell them you're making big waves.
All right, then yes.
I'm making waves, brother.
Then yes, it was. Won't call you a goody two shoes, but you know, making some.
Am I still
waves.
muted?
No,
Yeah.
no. Once you unmuted yourself, once you turned your microphone off, I unmuted you. So yeah, so Moon, now that you're back, you see Dudley's having a conversation with someone who looks fairly similar to him,
The Dudley's
taller.
brother.
but a little bit taller.
Is that his dad or his other brother?
That's
I don't know how big the family of Dudley is.
They look to be fairly similar in age. The taller one's
It's either
definitely-
cousin
Yeah,
or his brother.
exactly. He was gonna say it's like the older one or the taller one's probably no more than 5 years older.
If I had to assume, it'd probably be his brother.
Okay.
But yes.
What is your name, sir?
Bubba.
Bubba Dudley.
Yeah. You got a problem with that? He gets
No, I like it.
intensely as you laugh at it.
Do you know my name? Do you want to laugh at my name?
Yeah, let's laugh at your name.
Moon Moon. My real name's Amakawa, but everybody doesn't fucking say my name right, so we went by Moon Moon.
So you just don't tell people your name.
Moon Moon.
Alrighty, I am back. Sorry, that took way longer than I thought it would.
You know you can cook mac and cheese in the microwave, right?
Not this kind.
Box mac and cheese you can cook in the microwave.
Okay, well, it didn't have microwave instructions on it.
You put it in the water and you microwave for like 9 minutes or something.
Okay, well, again, didn't have microwave instructions on it, so.
Well, I've locked myself in my handcuffs and I can't get out.
Nice.
That serves you right for playing with things you shouldn't be playing with. On camera.
Where's a knife?
Moon
I need a
Moon.
knife.
You gotta cut your wrist off?
Moon Moon,
Yeah.
come join my brother and I
Well,
at a
Moon Moon is
tavern
also
for
locked in
drinks.
his own handcuffs.
Oh,
No, Moon Moon's out of it. Moon Moon's out of his handcuffs, but I'm gonna get my aunt. Hey,
So what did I miss?
can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor?
Me?
Can you turn this?
No, only if we're on camera.
I
Yeah, he
I just
is.
need you to turn it.
Are you gonna like fart?
No, I for real locked myself. I can't. I couldn't get out.
Okay. Only if we're doing this on camera.
I mean, it's there. You are on camera.
Okay.
I put them on and I tightened one side too tight, and I couldn't move my wrist.
So yeah,
I've been watching people
Sly,
behaving badly.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
a man who looks a lot like Dudley, but is slightly taller and a little bit older, came up. behind
Wherever
him,
the Dudleys are going, I'm going.
Gave him a noogie,
Okay,
and then now they're talking.
nice.
Wherever the Dudleys are going, if we're going drinking, I'll be there.
That's all it happened.
Sweet.
We're going to the town. We're going to the
Moon's
party.
paying.
You're paying.
I have no money.
What is it with you people? Why are you all broke?
I spent all my money on raptor armor.
What?
Pointed Jacob, the raptor.
To be fair, it is pretty sick raptor armor.
He can fly.
Well, with everything else I've seen for sale in this place, I can believe it.
I see now why this spoon was hidden in the back of the drawer. I need to get a different spoon. Be right back. Actually, wait. Do I have a spoon hanging around?
Eat it with your hands.
No, I'll just be right back. It'll
Just
be real
shovel
fast.
it in.
But don't worry, brother. We'll find somebody to buy our
Actually,
beers.
no, wait. No, this one here. I do have one. Sure.
All right, so you guys head to the tavern.
Can Moon Moon try to roll what would be like if I was trying to make money real quick to buy drinks or get a free drink?
Performance, probably. Historically.
Yeah.
Can I roll performance to try to Can I roll performance to try to convince somebody to buy me a drink?
Well, if you're just trying to get someone to buy you a drink, that might be something else.
That's seduction. No, I'm kidding. Makes me a seduction roll.
Seduction's
Well.
not a stat.
I know.
We can do it off of my my lore orc.
Your
Yeah.
lork.
Want to know about things orc related? I am not trained, but I know more than the average person.
I'm master in orc.
Oh,
Plus 21.
okay.
Can I just steal the drink? Plus
That sounds like
23 thievery.
That sounds like a euphemism. You're a master in orc.
I'm a master in orc.
I'm a
A
master
lord
orc.
orc.
It only works if you're hitting on an orc, though.
Is there any orcs in here?
Yeah.
Like, I have a master proficiency in orc.
And then she'll punch him in the face for being a nerd.
And then I'll steal their wallet.
It's like, God, that's not what I meant.
Oh, can I just pickpocket somebody? Is that easier?
It's up to you. Like if you want to try and get an orc interested with your lore orc, you can try.
We're not all broke.
Yeah, but no one's offered.
I know. No one's
The
asked
Dudleys are
either.
broke, and
I
apparently
mean, worse.
Moon is broke.
You want one of
So.
mine?
Right,
No.
sure. And I guess that accounts for all of us.
Are you sure?
No, but like we haven't been like no one's pointed at you and be like you're buying.
Well, I know, but like I said, no one's asked either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, you were away when I was like trying to recruit Mo
Yeah.
to buy our alcohol, and then Wetzel, he's keeping a wide breath. He could smell the desperation.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's clenching his coin purse like, mm-mm.
I mean, we do have party funds, like if we're going
don't-
drinking as a group, we can just take it out of the party funds. It's kind
Don't tell Bubba that.
You're a party. We're having a party.
Party funds?
Not what I meant.
Funds for parties?
Orc party?
No, not what I meant. All right, sure.
I want to. Okay.
Funds for a party, singular.
Can
All
I
right.
can I roll perception to find one of the drunkest people in the tavern, and then roll thievery to steal their wallet?
Okay. I would
I'd
just roll that
recommend
up to
you-
the rule if that's what you wanted to do.
Just roll thievery.
Yeah. Instead of making 2.
Well, I dropped my die on the ground. Hold
So
up.
you fail.
Ooh, can Bubba and I just bluff our way into buying drinks? Ooh, my deception is terribly low. Never mind.
I got a 17 plus 23, a 40.
Yeah, no, there's a guy who's just like at the bar.
I walk up and just be like, put my arm on his shoulder. It's like, hey, buddy. And as he's distracted, as I say something, I knock his glass off the table with the other hand. So he's just like, dude, what the fuck? And I steal his wallet.
Mm-hmm. And did you pay for his drink from his own wallet?
Yep.
Masterful.
It's like, oh, man, I'm sorry for that. Here, let me buy your next round.
All right, there's about a dozen silver pieces in there.
Let's go. That's more than I had.
Right?
I mean, yes. By definition, yes.
It is a non-zero number, so yes, it is. All right. So yeah, you guys get drinks. Find a
So-
meal.
Dudley, you gonna introduce us?
All right. Moon, Sly,
Me.
Wetzel. This is my older brother, Bubba.
Is it
Bubba?
little brother?
Pleasure to
Older.
meet you, sir.
Older brother.
Okay, that makes more sense. Hi. Yep. Nice to meet you. I'm Sly, as he said.
I don't know if you guys got the reference I was making with the Dudley brothers.
Nope.
It's all good.
This was a joke for Brielle and Brielle only.
Yeah.
Makes me laugh.
That's
It's a joke for
fine.
wrestling nerds.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, never watched never was into wrestling.
Ah,
Macho man.
Bubba Ray and Devin. Bubba
Moon
Ray and
has
Devon.
deafened himself for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But anyways, these are my friends, Bubba, and they're going to take us drinking.
Hell yeah.
Allegedly.
He looks at you. Hell yeah.
Okay.
And just flashes you a winning smile.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Cool. Where Moon has apparently spaced out.
Normal for him.
Yeah.
You saw a squirrel outside.
Yep. What is he fucking doing now? What?
I think a relative showed up.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Gotcha,
You said his
gotcha.
aunt, who he had to have unhandcuff him.
Right, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So do you live in Orbanay or what?
No, Dad had us come here about 6 months ago. We were hoping to make it big with all these artifacts, but as I was telling Dudley here, it's locked down pretty tight. So
Yeah, I imagine it's kind of a hard industry to get into. You gotta kind of either find shit or get lucky, or already be rich to buy in. It's kind of a raw deal.
yeah,
We're the former. Yeah.
find shit to get in, so you're in.
I get more or less. I mean, I gesture at the various magical weapons and armors and such. It's not as like a easy of a industry as it may appear.
Mm-hmm.
We have had people in our group die. I will say that. One of which was today. So, yeah, there is that.
My mic was off.
Okay.
I tried to get you to roll me
you were-
d20, and then I was like, all of a sudden, in the arms of an angel from Sarah McLachlan starts playing
Who?
Okay.
because Wetzel died.
Oh, okay.
No, not Wetzel.
It was Demis.
Demis Thune.
Wetzel is quite alive, thank you.
Wetzel, can you do necromancy?
Necromancy is a school of magic, so technically yes. But
Is he proficient?
is he,
No, what
yeah.
more specific? He means that it's more general than that. That's like saying, can you do violence? Like, yes, you
Right,
can.
really
No,
But there are
100%.
multiple
Can
different
you do
types of
math?
violence.
No.
Yeah, it's a school. There's a lot to it.
You're in the school.
Yes, I am. I do think I have these books and cast spells that kill everybody.
I
Maybe next
mean,
time I won't give you so much warning.
I kind of saved you with my conga line.
Okay, I don't know why we're getting fucking hostile all of a sudden. Moon was just asking if you are able to bring Demis Thune back to life. I think.
To be
is what he was-
fair, we have a history,
Sure.
and I've apologized many times.
Yes.
But one of us won't let it go.
He's a little touchy sometimes.
In this
Anyway.
particular instance, I don't know why we're getting hostile.
Just to measure dicks.
Okay, well, not something you probably want to do with an orc. I'll be honest.
No, I'm not gonna.
You also have not
gonna go
answered his
down that
question.
road. Not gonna go down that road.
You also have not answered his question. Are you able to?
No, I mean,
Okay.
not as he's wanting. Like,
I imagine you
as
probably
I
would have.
wanted it. If
Yeah,
hypothetically you're speaking, because I drew a card that says I have a minion. If he's
God.
dead, if he's a zombie, does he still under my control?
no.
Well, that would be a different effect.
Anyway,
Well,
He was
fuck.
never under your control anyway. It was that he swore loyalty to you.
correct. Which he did.
He didn't
He has
listen to
never
me. And I
betrayed
bought him
you.
cake. I bought him cake one time and he died.
Yeah. Turns
Note
out
to
you should've bought
self:
him
don't
cake.
buy anybody cake.
cake kills people. Anyway,
Hmm.
so yeah, he could
By
probably
the way,
bring him
here,
back
Planet
as a
11.
skeleton or a zombie, but like that, he could he could do that to any bandit you guys just killed, and it would be just as effective as Demis Thune would be.
Yeah, and I feel like that would be an insult to his memory. So maybe we don't.
Yes. Also, yes. So if you were looking for I raised dead, No, that's not a that's just not a thing that wizards tend to be able to do.
Yeah, that's more of a cleric thing.
Yep. That requires faith and divinity, and maybe you should talk to Fire.
Yeah.
So no, he can't bring him back as he was. Yes, he can puppeteer him like some macabre puppet. Some
Puppeteer him like a
marionette.
puppet. Well said.
Yes.
Macabre, isn't that your dad?
No,
No, it's a bird.
that's macaw.
Dragon crab macabre.
Isn't that what you said?
That's like you basically listed off two people, and neither of them are my dad.
Do we know who Wetzel's dad is?
He's talking about the GM's dad.
Oh. Do we know who Andrew's dad is?
Brielle does.
He's a guy who probably even a chance of meatball.
It's got more hair than that.
Is it Dance Macabre?
Yeah.
It is not Dance Macabre. I just said that. He does have the eyebrows.
Isn't that from Castlevania?
Dance Macabre?
It's not Dragon Crab, the Wildfire Cooney.
No, that's
No.
my friend and client.
No, he's the observer.
It's not
Isn't
Evil Joe.
Isn't Dance Macabre a song from Castlevania?
Maybe. I mean,
No.
it could be. I'm not familiar enough with Castlevania to say, but
No,
it's
Dance
also
Macabre is just
a-
an old classic song in general.
Yes, I was gonna say
Oh,
it's
okay.
also a classical song.
Yeah.
My bad.
Did your dad change his name? I thought it was something weird.
Why does it matter? It doesn't matter right now.
I
Like,
need to
we're-
know.
I'm not gonna dox my dad's Discord ID on the stream right now.
Even I'm like, where are we getting this whole Andrew's dad conversation?
I don't know.
Yes, it is also a song in Castlevania. Yes.
Hmm.
Cool.
Like I said.
It's in
Also a song by
it's in
Ghost.
Rondo of Blood, apparently.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
think, maybe.
So
Or that
you know,
might
Father
just be the
Dudley's
title
watched
of the
this whole
YouTube video.
thing devolve. He's like, okay.
I guess I'm wrong.
So you guys are in this industry then.
Yeah, we're adventurers. You can say that.
Oh, okay.
We're
Well,
not really in the magic items industry, I guess. We happen to
Can't
have
even
obtained
read.
some of them over the course of our,
So he's like, do you think you'd be able to help someone get into this industry?
Perhaps.
I
I'm
mean, can you
surprised.
fight?
His
No,
answer better than
but I can
mine.
Sneak. Well, I can fight, but you know.
What's his brother's class?
Like, if you were to rate yourself like on a scale of like, I don't know, 1 to 20,
All right. So
Are you sneakier than me?
probably not. I would say he's a fighter.
Sweet.
But
So he'd be like a
I was
boxer.
going to recommend fighter.
yeah, I was gonna say fighter.
like I say,
but-
if you were to ascribe a loose label to your general combat abilities and also rank yourself on an approximate scale of 1 to 20, what would you give yourself?
Yeah, that's somewhere between 1 and 20. He does have a tattoo on his forearm of a fox.
You with the foxes. I'm just fucking with it.
Fox Guild, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you'd probably be better suited talking to someone in your guild, honestly.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, they both get kind of quiet. Both Dudleys get kind of quiet about that. Not on speaking terms at the moment.
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Little family squabbles.
Yeah, I can understand that. We've had a little bit of beef with them ourselves. Not the foxes.
Hmm.
Rats. No,
Ravens.
crows.
Ravens.
Ravens.
just all the animals.
One of
It
them.
was the horse crab.
right.
The horse crab
It
clan.
was the wolf crab.
Horseshoe crabs. The horseshoe crab guild. They're all going to
The
become
horseshoe
the horseshoe
crab.
crab. They're all going to eventually merge together and become the horseshoe crab guild.
Yep.
Over time.
All
But
things become crab.
political merger, yeah.
All things become crab.
Carcinization, yeah. But the yeah, the rats are the ones that we have not dealt with, so I don't know why I keep immediately defaulting to them.
Yeah, that was interesting to me as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, not an option. Sad to say.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, yeah, like I said, unfortunately, we're not really like in the industry. We're like I said, we're kind of it's kind of like a happenstance that we go into dangerous places, and in dangerous places there happen to be magical artifacts there, and then we take them back and we sell them. So like, I guess that's a place to start. Go dangerous places that are relevant to your main quest. I don't know. Have a main quest, I guess is.
To be completely honest, brother, I've just been along for the ride.
Yeah.
I got drunk in a tavern, woke up surrounded by goblins and in chains.
And in chains, you cut off.
Well, not chains.
Oh.
And that's not entirely true. We've also been. I'm assuming. I'm gonna. I don't want to talk about your shit without your permission, but.
No, I was saying at the very beginning of the campaign.
Right.
No, I know. I was just saying
Broken
we've
with you,
also been. Well, what I was trying to hint at was that we're
Mhm.
looking. We're trying to get any information that we can on Ileana also, but I don't want to just fucking talk about your shit.
Yeah, no, they're kind of also here. He's kind of also here for that as well.
Yeah. So.
But he's here for other things too, which is why I'm confused.
Money.
So.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of got a lot going on. We've actually kind of got Moon's thing squared away for the most part. But now there's this whole weird thing with what, like, well, actually, right now what we're doing is we got to bring this guy, and we still have the corpse of Francois with us.
I have to take a phone call. I'll be right back.
Yep. Yeah. I remember telling him about Dudley months ago.
Telling who about Dudley?
Formal table.
In what capacity?
Like just Dudley's character building and fleshing out his character.
Oh yeah.
I come from a rather big family. Have you ever seen the show?
You cut out when you said the name of the show.
You ever watch the show Malcolm in the Middle?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty much like Reese.
Which one's Reese? I got
Not the older brother, but not the oldest.
Okay, the one with the spiky hair.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yep. So not the one played by
Chris Masterson, no.
well, no, not him.
Frankie Muniz.
Fucking. Oh god damn it. 3 names. Hold on. Neil Patrick Harris.
He wasn't in Malcolm in the Middle.
Wasn't he?
No, that's Christopher Masterson. They kind of look similar. No.
Okay,
Christopher
yeah,
Masterson
alright.
is the brother of Danny Masterson, who played Hyde on That 70s.
Greg?
No, they just look almost identical. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is looking at the pictures here. There's actually a picture of like they look very similar. Yeah. But yeah, so not him. The one who still lives at home, but is older than Frankie Muniz.
Yes, yes.
Gotcha.
So Bubba is basically the Francis.
The older brother.
Yeah.
So then you have a younger brother, and then
Francis.
Yep. And the younger brother's supposed to be smart one. He's supposed to be the one that
Why does he look
Came
more
like a
like
wizard?
Neil Patrick Harris than Danny Masterson?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
So where does now? I'm curious though. Where does Neil Patrick or no? I'm sorry. Where does Liliana fit into that? Because Liliana, there's not a sister, and
No, she isn't.
Is she your cousin or something?
She's my stepmom.
That's what it was.
I misremembered. I thought she was okay.
For some reason, I thought it was
she's
equal
my
or lower.
she's my much younger stepmom.
Gotcha. When you say much younger, you mean much younger than your dad, or much younger than you? Because that
Yes.
is
Well, Dudley's in his 40s.
right.
So when I'm saying much younger, she's like mid 20s.
Okay.
Wait,
yeah.
so Dudley's way older than I thought he was?
Mm-hmm.
What do we say Dudley's first name was?
I
Devin.
forgot to write it down.
You say Devin?
Yeah, because I can't outright go Devon. So Devin.
Okay. I mean, you could, but
No, because Devon's the name of the professional wrestler that I'm basing.
I mean, you still could.
You could.
Yeah.
I mean, my name is literally exactly the character. My character is exactly the character from Hollow Knight. Yeah, let's see. What's this? What is the bulk of my sword?
Cheers.
Fiance was having car problems. So
Gotcha.
anyway,
Are you flying out to Lexington?
no, at least not yet. She's gonna try and get she had problems on Monday, and they seem to go away. But we've already made an appointment with Honda to have it looked at. So that's tomorrow.
Andrew, I have two questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
First off, question number one: did you ever come up with a ruling on whether that lightning staff can affect any of my lightning spells and not just specifically lightning bolt?
It's just
like I said,
+1, so sure.
It's +2, but I only have electric arc and the lightning bolt that is given to me specifically by that spell.
Right.
So it would really only affect my cantrip electric arc unless I take other lightning spells later.
Yeah, I think that will be fine.
Okay. And then question number two. I was looking at picking up an item, sleeves of storage. It says, it can hold up to 5 total bulk of items, or each sleeve can hold up to 5 bulk of items total. It says no individual item can be more than 1 bulk. My sword is 2 bulk. Can I still do it?
So it lets
Like,
you
technic-
lets you hide your sword.
Yeah, basically, it lets me carry my sword in an extra dimensional space. Because, like, the bit of having Moon carry the sword and then me, take it was great in concept, but it never really played out.
Right.
I really liked the idea of like going into a tavern and having like, oh man, there's a barbarian and an archer going around,
Yeah.
and then like, and having like oh, he must be the barbarian, and then me like, nope, it's me. But
Right.
like that never really like happened. So
Are you unable to just carry your sword?
I mean, it's just kind of like it's literally like twice the size of my body.
Okay. I mean, sure.
I mean,
Just
plus
gotta-
then I can potentially get some. It kind of would open up the option for like some shenanigans for like I am unarmed, surprise.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right, cool. Because like I said, it's technically by the wording of it not allowed, but like,
You're not really trying to break it either.
right. It's
That's a limiter for so you don't put like all sorts of gob shit in it. But yeah,
exactly.
I'll let you put your sword in it. That's fine.
Cool. Then that is 100. So that is, where is it? Also, what was it called again? Because I already forgot. Sleeves of storage. Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nothing up my sleeve. Haha, sword. Shing.
Yep. Surprise.
It's just the gut sword. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Dudleys catch up, and Bubba Dudley says after a while, it's like, if you're in town for a while, Dad will probably want to see you. So stop by when you have the chance. And he gives you a location.
All right. I'll stop by.
Sounds good. Drains his cup. Drains Moon's cup. Goes for Dudley's cup.
I smack him.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
I'm gonna finish mine before he gets to it. I'm gonna already finish mine before he can get to it.
Right.
Good try though.
Yeah.
Moon couldn't stop him. He stood up. Yeah, and walks out.
All right.
Pleasure making your acquaintance.
Yeah. Hope to do business with you in the future.
Yeah.
Honestly, this was a success. Nobody got flown through a table yet.
Yeah.
Let's wait till you see your dad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I can put stuff in. I sold the composer staff, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I said that I was, so I can remove that. The wisp chain, I sold that. I can get rid of that. The sapling shield we gave to
Demistune. And then I think
then
after that you gave it to Wetzel.
Did I?
Yep.
I don't remember. Did Okay, so he did take it.
Sorry, I'm looking at your character sheet. Derp. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I guess not then. But you can.
Okay. Right. I didn't remember if I sold it or not. I think I might have sold it.
Okay. That's fine.
Because no one else can use it.
Right. Wetzel has the shield spell, so.
Yeah, Wetzel shield. I have shield. Dudley has the Medusa shield. Yeah, he's not using a shield. He's not using a shield. Yeah, I think I sold it. Okay, yep. I just forgot to actually remove it from my inventory. The only other thing would be the warding tablets, which I guess that can go in the sleeves of storage, but it doesn't actually affect my bulk anyway. And then the rope can go in the sleeves of storage. And then scroll. Oh, and then scroll. And Solara. Great. Awesome. In the extra dimensional space. Boop. All right.
Oh, so you have Solara?
I mean, I guess if actually I think technically it's on Moon Moon, but I can float it by the group. We can I bought these these nifty sleeves which have an extra dimensional space in them. We could put Solara in it if you guys think that's prudent.
So if I want to, what's the sense? So if I want to talk to her, I have to ask you to bring her out.
I mean, I don't have a problem bringing her out.
Okay.
I mean, you already have to kind of go up to Moon Moon and touch Moon Moon's back to talk to her anyway.
Yeah. I have no problem with this.
Okay. I will confer with, hey Solara, you don't have like a weird like magic interaction with being in an extra dimensional space, do you?
I don't know.
You're not claustrophobic, are you?
No. She's a construct.
Can I roll? All right, you're making me nervous now. Can I roll an Arcana check to make sure it's not gonna make a fucking black hole if I put Solara in an extra dimensional space?
I don't know how you. I don't know. No one's ever in recorded history been like had these items of these caliber interact. So there's no precedence for you to really know, and you haven't tried it with any other artifact.
I was really hoping she would just tell me no. All right. Fine, let's just hold on to you for now. All right. And if it comes down to it, we can see what happens later. All right. Okay. Anyway.
Good.
Okay. So then I guess this goes back to bulk override 0.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I mean, do you think? I feel like we should go talk to Alexi because I'm getting a little bit annoyed carrying Francois around.
Right.
Agreed.
Literally brought him to a bar.
Yeah, I know.
It's like weekend at Bernie's.
Yes,
Yeah.
which is what I said last week.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like that was brought up last time. Yeah.
We're just carrying around a corpse.
Yep.
As is tradition.
Yep. Let's go talk to him, and then if we get ran out of town, then we don't get to talk to Dudley's dad, which I get the impression may not entirely be a downside based off of the tone of the conversation.
We can save that for later.
Yeah, cool. So let's let's go talk to Alexi then.
Who's carrying Francois?
I'll carry him.
Okay.
I think we were kind of more than one of us were because it's a whole person.
Right.
So I can help because I'm strong.
Make me a perception check.
Me?
No, Sly.
I feel like I should be the
25.
25? Okay.
Can I also roll a perception check?
No.
What's your perception?
Plus 19.
You're not gonna burn a hero point?
I can, I guess.
I mean, we get one in 4 minutes.
Yeah, all right.
Guild trip.
Now?
Guild
25.
trip. Yes.
Did you get another 25?
Yep.
All right. Still don't notice anything.
Okay.
I think I rolled the same thing as you, and I would have had a 30.
Ooh.
Probably.
Also, by the way, now I just noticed that now his name is Dr. Durganhat.
Huh?
When did that happen?
Where?
Uh, it says on Dragon's Den. Oh, it's Drax's server, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what he named me because I named him Draken Sled.
Okay. I thought you just changed your name.
And his wife calls me Durgan.
Yeah, I thought you just changed your name to Dr. Durganhat, which I thought was funny.
Yep.
Anyway,
Durgan.
so yeah, you
I mean,
guys.
I think Moon Moon did say that he was also helping carry him.
Yes.
So I don't need to roll perception at all.
No.
You don't get.
Can I
Okay.
still do it?
Sure.
He said no.
I want to roll perception to see if anything's
He
fucking lucky.
said no. All right.
18 plus 22, 40.
Okay.
The die that I picked up off the ground was not the same one I was using, but this one is the good die. And I found it under my sandal. God.
So moving on.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
What does that even mean?
Okay.
Care to share with the class?
Where you from? Lots of places.
Okay.
Oh yeah, should I say that?
That's up to you.
So I may or may not have last week have examined the body, and his armor is made of dragon scales.
Yes, and he
Ooh.
may or may not have attempted to find anything valuable and or pocket it.
And he has an aura surrounds his body.
Wait, who may have?
Francois has his armor is made out of dragon scales, and he has an aura that surrounds his body. So maybe, perhaps, you should inspect him.
No, I got that part. When you said he may have inspected his body for, oh, you mean Moon Moon?
It was a secret roll last week.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see if there's anything valuable I could steal from him.
Okay, well, fine. If you're gonna bring it up that way, sure, let's do it.
Okay.
And I don't know how much the dragon scale armor would be worth. Because I
Do
don't
you
think
want me to roll for it or what?
I say go for it.
I'm
Because
asking Andrew.
if we bring Francois back, he could have lost the armor in the rift. No one knows.
You would just use a read aura.
Okay, sure, I'll do that.
And what's
It takes a minute.
What's the school of magic?
Necromancy.
Mm.
I don't know. They changed all the schools of magic names. I don't know.
They
what
got rid
anything-
of the schools of magic, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or did they?
I don't know. It's a detection aura, I guess. Because
Okay. Oh, that's what it is.
yeah.
They got rid of the schools of magic, and that's why now it gives me a +2 to the identify magic on it. Because I was sure it didn't used to do the +2 circumstance bonus to identify magic. But so the read aura prior to the the remaster read aura told me the school of magic. Now it doesn't. It gives me a +2 to identify magic.
Okay. So it tells you if it's magical or not, and gives you a +2 to identify.
Yes.
Okay. So does that mean you have to identify?
I mean,
Right.
I guess if I want to find out what it is, yeah.
Okay. You gonna use a hero point for advantage?
Sure, I'll buy one.
We just to get one back.
I do also get one back, but I'm gonna buy one.
You're an asshole.
Hey man, your system.
Oh, I know. All right. So throughout his travels, Francois has somehow, during his life, he's dead now. He's dead, but it's still part of his body
No.
where he learned how. Basically, he got read aura for free, but it would manifest in some way. So, like, some Francois can smell magic, some Francois can hear it, some can see it, some can taste it, some can feel it. So it's something that is innately part of one of their senses. So through his travels, Francois has this ability, and it still lingers in his body, and that's what the aura is. It's just constantly emanating this ability. Does that make sense?
You mean Francois has the read aura ability?
Yeah.
Okay,
But for him, for example, maybe he could taste schools of magic,
gotcha.
or if it's strong or not.
Right. But nothing about his items are magic.
No. Well, I mean, like the dragon scale is got red dragon scales, so the cat's using the box. So I mean, that's
Right.
I mean, like whatever magic is attuned to dragons, like that's a whole another ball of wax.
Right.
So yes, there is magic there, but it's not like an enchantment. It's just innately part of the hide.
Right. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily feel comfortable stealing a dead guy's armor.
What's he gonna do?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could sell it.
It could be worth a lot of money. It is dragon scale.
I mean, yeah, it is dragon scale. I mean, what do you guys think?
I say we take it, but I want to take it up. I want to vote on the group.
Nothing's bad gonna happen if we take these scales.
Sorry, you're kind of far
Sorry,
away.
nothing's bad gonna happen if we. We're not gonna get.
Nothing can go wrong.
I don't read anything like that would happen.
It's
just,
not
it doesn't
booby trapped, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah. Like I said, everyone that we know of assumes he's just dead. I don't know. It feels to me like we're defiling a corpse, which
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
I mean, to be fair, we've been carrying around the corpse.
right,
Yeah.
but we're just carrying him with the intent of delivering him.
Yeah.
Like that feels different to me. Like that.
Now you're delivering. Like if you take the armor off, you're delivering a naked body.
And
But
they
you
would never
have
be able to
clothes
tell that
under the armor.
Sure, you're right.
You wear clothes under your armor.
Okay.
You don't wear armor without clothes.
Yeah, I mean they may have leathered away.
I'd say we leave him alone until we present.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. I guess the point I'm trying to get at is it will be noticeable if you present him without his armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I said we just yeah.
But to your point, like dragon plate mail would make you immune to fire.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let's get back into good graces with this kid King.
Do our best. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't feel. Plus with it being dragon scale, honestly, I don't feel comfortable with that anyway. So I feel like.
Well, you don't want to be Leatherface.
Yeah, that just kind of hits a bit close to home for me. So let's just deliver it as is.
It's a monster. I earned it. It's a trophy. Uh-huh.
Jacob.
Hmm?
You fell asleep.
No.
Yep.
All right. So
Okay.
you guys are continuing on your way. You're not taking the armor. But
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like the fact that Moon rifled around looked kind of obvious to him in retrospect.
Gotcha. Yeah.
All right. So you're funeral dirging through the town of Orvenay. like I said, the guards have changed from what you saw them last. They were scared and overrun and just kind of rallying, but now they appear to, like everywhere else in town, they appear to have bounced back with a vengeance. They're, fit and toned and well fed and incredibly well armed. Like you can tell that some of even the common guards have just magical items and weapons.
Nice. Like to see it?
Huh?
I said you like to see it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Big glow up for Organic.
Yeah.
So you guys get to the front of the castle, and there are two guards standing in front. They stop you. What is your business?
I'd like to talk with Alexei. We have a promise to fulfill for him. He's probably not expecting us, but he should recognize us. I would hope.
What are your names?
Sly, Moon, Dudley, Wetzel,
Okay.
Francois. I
So-
gesture at Francois.
He sends a runner. Francois. He sends a runner.
Mhm.
After a couple minutes, the runner comes back, whispers into the captain's ear. And he nods and he's like, "Okay, you can go in." So doors open.
Yep.
And then the next set of doors open, and you're in the main hall. At the far end, you do see Alexei sitting on the throne. He is a couple years older. His dark hair has been cut, almost shaved.
Got a
Uh,
beard.
He is 10 years old. He does not have a beard.
I was
You
gonna
never
say,
know,
he's
he is
like
Italian.
11, Yeah.
He's not Italian.
I think he is.
Okay. Anyway, and he has a scar that runs from his left ear all the way down and connects to his mouth. It looks to be at least a year old.
That's not yours.
It's not yours?
The scar, the Moon's
Oh,
scar.
gotcha. No, that's
That
not
he
from
gave
being
him.
shot in the face.
I didn't shoot him in the face.
I know. That's how you know it's not your scar.
Right. Well, and also it's a slash. It's a slashing scar, not a piercing.
Yes.
Anyway.
I mean,
Anyway, yeah.
To the boy who would be king.
Yep. He has a face of grim determination as you guys
Yep.
approach.
Yeah. Approach, present, Francois, step back, kneel down, all that.
What do you say?
Well, it's been a while for you. As promised,
I tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, let me.
you
please
probably
let
are
me do
not going
this.
to be able to approach the king like that, so maybe don't.
I tapped you on the shoulder, not him.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I also thought you were tapping Alexei on the shoulder. I went, whoa, bold.
No. I just want to say, I want to give my piece. I was like, I know I did some terrible things, and I know that I'm not the best person, but I am a man of my word. Even though he is no longer with us, we did, in fact, return your uncle. And I was hoping that we could do this alive.
I don't think he was his uncle.
I'm pretty sure that he said he was his uncle.
Wasn't his
It was his
uncle?
guardian.
It was his guardian.
Your guardian.
Yeah.
It was like an uncle to you.
Correct.
That's what it was. Yeah, there you
Yes.
go.
Your guardian, it was like an uncle to you. And unfortunately, when we were able to find him, he was already gone.
It's
I
kind of a
don't-
long story.
I don't want to.
Yes,
I'm not
this is an
asking for your
old man.
forgiveness.
Yes.
I'm not asking for anything. I want to say I'm sorry, and I am an orc of my word. And here are his remains.
This is an old man.
Yeah.
There's a
So-
long story, and I'm gonna let them explain it.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, it was a long story. So a lot of things have happened since. So interesting thing here. Apparently, time does not pass the same in all places. For you, it's about 2 years and some months have passed since the last
So
time
that's
we
been 2
talked.
weeks.
Well, no, not quite. It's been a couple months. Because of the boat travel to and from the island. But for us, it's been a couple
2
months.
days, 2 weeks, 1 year.
No, it was like 9 weeks. It was like 9 weeks to travel to the island.
She's calling me back.
And then traveling back was faster because we flew. But
I'm sorry. I have to answer.
okay.
He's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, woo.
Stinky.
People got to take out their chicken last night. Now he has to.
No, no.
He was
Never
good.
forget to take out the chicken. That's how you get beat. Mom asks you to take out the chicken, you don't.
Yeah, Fort Knox.
All right. Yeah. So you were explaining time. Time works differently.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying for you it's been a couple years. For us it's only been about 2 weeks or 2 months. Um if you like, I can give you the condensed version or the long detailed version.
Okay.
Which would you prefer?
I mean, you can just have your character explain to him the detailed version.
Right.
So while that's going
Oh.
on, he gets down and he removes the helmet. And I mean, it's pretty much unmistakable that this is Francois. He's just very old.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
This Alexi seems to be far more composed.
So as far as we can tell, he was sent somewhere else. He does appear to have killed the dragon that we sent with him, so that's pretty cool. And
It's pretty neat.
he appears to have lived a long life and died of old age. And yeah. Yeah. We weren't really expecting quite that level of time dilation when we got him back, but well, like I said, we still decided that it was still best to make good on our promise to return him, even if it's not quite in the alive condition that we expected.
And Moon was just over there crying. Just be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
He feels bad.
He says through a mouthful of shredded cheese.
Right?
It isn't bad. Shredded cheese with brisk.
True.
You've heard of chili on the dog? You heard of shredded cheddar cheese and brisk iced tea? All my homies love cheddar cheese and iced tea.
Okay, so I think Andrew is frozen. I think
No,
that's
I'm
what-
sorry.
Okay.
Like, I was listening, but I'm trying to get everything set up for her car to get towed. And it's just taken me a minute. But I have to do it because she doesn't have the app. Or the app.
Give me a second. I gotta go take a picture of the inside of my door for my car. I'm getting my bumper fixed. I will return.
All right.
What do I put down? I need my phone and my keys. I put my phone down and I can't get this thing. Jeez.
Uh-oh. Don't need cheese, you need keys.
True.
Put cheese. 7,000 miles. I'm going back. It fucked my bumper up.
Oh, no.
$1,400 in damage.
Oh,
But my mom
no.
works at a dealership, so they can do it
Yay.
for $800.
Yay.
So I'm like, I'm doing that.
All right, I'm sorry to call it back. I'm sorry that happens right now, but it can't really wait.
Yeah, it's okay.
No more hat.
No more hat.
No more hat. Only headphones. Doble increíble. Doble increíble. Todos los días.
Hmm.
I guess she's in the middle of something because she didn't answer that whole time.
Mm.
I can get her towed. Doesn't cost anything extra, even 44 miles, amazingly. So I
What
should,
about frogs though?
huh?
None.
You said
It's a
Claude?
toad.
Yeah.
No, I said frogs. What about frogs though?
Oh, I see. I don't know. She's on her own with the frogs. I can get toads, but no frogs.
Right. Windman is jamming out.
Yep. All right. So, yeah, you explain to him like what's going on to the best of your understanding because you guys don't really know.
Okay.
And like I said, like he's taken the helmet off of Francois, and it's unmistakable that this is Francois. Like, you guys were like, well, he's old, but that's definitely him. Same scars. So he's confused, but I mean, he seems to accept your story because the proof is right in front of him that it's just weird. So, like I said, he's a lot more stoic than he was before, a lot more composed. And, you know,
I'm texting him.
I thank you for keeping to your word. And as my mentor has taught me, that should be rewarded.
What are the chances of you with his armor?
What?
What are the chances of you rewarding us with his armor?
None.
All right.
That is his funeral garb.
Yeah.
It would be an insult.
Yeah.
You can have 2,000 gold.
Yeah, that's fair.
I shall have people prepare him for proper burial. He turns to you, far more sure of himself than you've ever seen him before.
I forgot I was deafened.
Yeah, no kidding.
I hit the wrong button.
Why do you do that?
It's a button on my mouse. Leave me alone.
Oh. Like, you'll do that and I'll see you jamming out, so I thought you did it on purpose. Anyway. Alexa gives you guys 2,000 gold. Total.
Yeah.
We got 2,000 gold.
Total.
Well, it's 400 apiece.
Hey, it's more than I had.
Right?
Yes.
But he turns to you. Is there anything else?
Me?
The royal you collectively.
The party.
Yes.
Yeah.
I honestly I want to turn to him and be like, I would just like to give up my humblest apology. I can't fucking talk.
Apologies, is I think.
Apologies for everything that I've done and what I've caused you. You seem like you're better than you were, and I don't expect anything else from you.
Although, with that being said, I did actually have some questions, if you don't mind. Mostly,
I suppose that is a fair trade.
yeah. Mostly, I'm curious about. So, like I said, we've been gone for 2 years in your time. So we haven't really been here to kind of watch the developments over the last couple of years. But the news is that you guys are allied with Draknar now, which is a little bit, I'll be honest, confusing to me. Because last I checked, Draknar was the ones responsible for basically everything that happened the last time we were here. So that seems like kind of a, interesting turnaround. Which, I mean, I guess I can't necessarily complain about the results here, economics wise, but I guess I'm interested to hear about kind of the what led to that.
So, was it supposed to be? I guess here's a question from GM to player. Did you intend it to be a big reveal that Draknar was behind all this?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm not. I don't think that's necessarily common knowledge. I think that's something that you guys pieced together and may or may not have shared. So I don't know if that was supposed to be like, did you know that Draknar's the reason for this? Or if you were like,
Did
hey,
you know that Draknar was behind all this? Also, you should not laugh at the game of Draknar anymore.
No, honestly, I assumed we had just come to that conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is like why the going back and allying with them now.
Okay.
Ally them against Draknar only to find they're allied with.
Yeah, because like I had thought that we had discussed with them during the whole like Goblin Siege thing that like, oh, they're undead, which means they're agents of Drak.
Right. First off, I'm not sure if you ever shared that, but it may not matter.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. It did start out this. But he did it to save his people. The kingdom of Draknar has been struggling for generations, almost 1,000 years, and his people were starving. So he lashed out. And I am a victim.
Right.
But after the extortion that Orvane attempted to do, I had very few options before me. And then the king of Draknar arrived. And well, I tried to kill him. Because I was 8.
Yeah, fair.
And got this in return. But he also taught me a lot. Like we discussed a lot. We discussed the things that we had shared. Commonalities in our histories, and the lengths that we would go to save our people. And ultimately, he had resources that we could use, and we had food. And I can't argue that Brushwood's better.
I'll be honest, I'm also not super on good terms with Brushwood. I don't know that we ever came back and talked to you after we went back to talk to Brushwood. Because I think we had some shit happen. I I don't know if this was part of the explanation that I gave, but so basically what happened after we left you to go talk to Brushwood to try to talk them out of said extortion. First off, they just kind of brushed me off. They tried to pay us off. We didn't take it, which was, I will say, very hard for me. The then we got this magic item, a deck of many things. It did some good things for us. It also separated my mind from my body, and so we had to go on this whole side journey, which that's where we went, where we had the whole thing with the time dilation, where we were there and time passed. We were in there for like a couple hours, and then we came back, and it was 2 years later. That was, yeah. So I guess we never were able to come back and talk to you about like, hey, they're probably gonna come back and try to get that from you. That was on our timetable, but then it got sidetracked, and then we never really got a chance to resolve that until now.
I don't
To be
blame
fair,
I don't, like I said, that was a while ago, and I've learned a lot. And I cannot blame you for things beyond your control. It was a very tough time for me, even though that's not really an excuse for a leader.
Moon Moon's still sad.
I
Here's what
am
he
too.
did.
But
Yeah,
the
point-
past is the past.
Yeah,
And
point being that I'm on the same side. I'm of the same mind that Brushwood, I feel, took advantage of us.
yes, yes.
Definitely was not acting correctly in attempting to charge you for our services when that was not the agreement.
Mhm. I don't blame you at all for any of that. That is beyond. These are bureaucracies and organizations beyond your control. What were you going to do? Threaten each and every one of them?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Honestly.
Maybe. Well, would that have had the outcome you really wanted?
Probably not.
Exactly. So, I can't blame you. I just can't blame you for that. So I won't. And I didn't.
Right.
I very much appreciate you bringing Francois back to me. It does mean a lot, but that is a part of the past.
Right.
And we must be able to. We must find the strength to do what is necessary.
Is there a way that you might be able to help us arrange a meeting with this King of Draknar? Because
How soon?
I will say he did really. If this is the same guy that we talked to at the beginning of our whole, adventure, he really did leave a bad taste in our mouth. But it sounds like he might. I don't know. If it's not the same guy, then that's another thing. But if it is, maybe he's just bad at first impressions, and
You hear a voice.
we might have
Much
a classic
deeper.
loyalty swap.
Yeah, you hear a much deeper voice come from the one end of the hallway. How soon would you like to meet?
Well, if you're here now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately.
Yeah, he was there the whole time.
Like Sam Rice from Game Changer.
You should not laugh. You should not laugh at the King of Draknar anymore.
He's been
Really?
here the whole time.
He's trying to have PTSD.
Yeah, and he points at Moon Moon and he says, "And now they don't."
You're welcome.
Such good heralds you are.
No, it's Moo Moo, not Harold.
Yeah. Also, how many times did you actually say that? Anyway, like what, like 5?
Me?
Yeah.
He said
All the
it a
time.
lot. Yeah, he actually said it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know, but no, I'm just, like I said, in character. Like, how many times did you actually say that. Like it wasn't a lot.
I'm pretty sure I remember saying it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm making a point here. Jeez, get the fucking picture.
My curse wasn't anybody I looked at. I had to say it. So
Right. The point is that we got rid of the curse, and so we didn't. Anyway.
It was actually everyone you meet,
Right.
not everyone you saw.
Well, that's not how he said it. But
that's why I wore a blindfold. So I didn't see anybody.
right.
I'd have to
Hi,
check
my
the
name's
recording, but I
Hi, my
remember
name's Moo Moo.
I
You
remember
shut out
that
loud to the
being-
King of Dragnar.
like I said, I'll have to check my recording, but I remember that being a thing that I had written down way back. These doesn't actually have it quite right. It's not.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
The way we interpreted it was
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. But I like there wasn't, it was supposed to work in mysterious ways. So anyway.
Right. Yeah. Anyway.
So you see for yourselves with your own eyes the corruption and malice that they spread.
When you say they,
Brushwood,
oh well, yeah,
Council.
sure. Right. Of course.
the council.
I will say you can't really. There's a certain level where you can't really take the high ground, though.
I'm not trying
Okay.
to. I'm not saying that I'm a better person, but I am a different person.
They
And
ain't got no nipples.
I can help pave the way for better people.
I'm just saying your methods could use some like evaluation. Like
What, armies of undead? Don't need to feed
No,
them.
that's a start.
Don't need to
Yeah.
feed them. Why am I being criticized for using tools just because no one else is using them?
Because
What
it's just
about it?
plain wrong.
because people
Why?
aren't tools.
Aren't they?
Not
Aren't
really.
we all tools?
No, I'm not a tool.
Mm.
Well, I would disagree with that. But
we all have our own agency, but we act whenever we act on another's wishes. Is that not what makes you a tool?
the difference being that even when you act on another person's agency, typically you have, the ability to decide whether you're going to do that.
Free will.
Magically enforcing, what is essentially slavery.
Yep.
Onto.
Yep. And
Yeah.
no one else has been able to stand up to Brushwood's might. No one. All those independent island nations, every other place on this continent, they all cowered in fear as Brushwood's spy network and mind washing, brainwashing, and indoctrination instilled that fear in them.
Okay, I see it, Jacob.
Yeah. You're right. It's not a good option, but it worked. And now it is but one tool in an arsenal of many. Now I have true alliances with people of similar minds.
I don't know. I just you understand how, like, it makes you just look like you're unambiguously evil, right?
Yes, I am.
Holy shit, he's Tywin Lannister. He's Tywin Lannister. He's he's big dicking us. We have to figure this out.
He's Tywin Lannister.
I'm getting vibes off of this guy.
I
This
am
conversation is about to be shorter.
Yeah. I am evil. I am, irredeemable. But that doesn't mean that I'm not trying to build a better world for everyone here. Do you feel that my evil is more evil than the unambiguously evil corruption?
I mean, here's the question: when you say for everyone, do you mean for everyone, or do you mean for you and your people?
Well, what do you mean?
What do you
What do you mean?
mean,
What do I
Yeah.
mean?
you people?
When you
Well,
say,
do you mean
when you-
just citizens? You know, like just for clarity, like do you just mean citizens of Draknar, or because you know what my plan is? My plan is to break Brushwood,
okay,
and I need
so
all
do
the
you mean
allies that I can.
everyone? So do you mean everyone but Brushwood, or do you mean
Yeah.
your?
It's not even just. I have no. I don't wish to slaughter the citizens of Brushwood. They have done no harm. That's not about them. It's about the government that they, you know, like it or not, have to support. I want to break that cycle.
And install it with
I have a kingdom.
your rule?
I have a kingdom, but I don't see a need to take over the whole continent. Many of these people are independent. They just don't know it.
So you're more of an amoral liberator, is what you're telling us.
If that's what helps you understand.
Immoral liberator. I understand that you operate by,
You cut out.
even when it comes to, can you hear me?
Yeah, you cut out. All I heard is, I understand you operate by blank.
I understand you operate by any means necessary mentality,
Mm-hmm.
conscripting the undead and goblins alike.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to say I disagree with your methods.
It's fine. But you can't argue
I
results.
mean, honestly, the part that gets me is taking living people and turning them into undead, right?
Okay.
Like taking dead and turning them into undead. Like you can get into like religious philosophy of whether
Right.
that's like a violation of, but
I
like
don't
that's
remember taking
one
living
thing.
people
They're
and
already
turning them
dead.
to undead. I'm pretty sure everybody that you saw at the dig site who went into that cave was dead.
Okay, Moon. You didn't strictly turn him into undead. You cursed him in a way that if he had died, he would have,
Yeah.
and also anyone that he touched, and also
Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. But I didn't kill him. And as
No,
you,
but everybody
as
I
you so
killed died.
eloquently put before, you're no longer affected by it.
Yeah, but everybody
through
I
my
I
killed
no
own
longer
died.
see it as an issue.
through my own actions. You don't get to take credit for that because you didn't release us from the curse. We had to break it ourselves.
Good.
With Brushwood's help, might I add.
And it only cost us a dragon scale.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you didn't plant that dragon in that dungeon, did you?
No, that was not not a dungeon, that was a tomb.
Right. And also
He-
far older than him.
Yeah, he was just there.
What is it that you're here for? You're here to argue with me that I am irrehensible after I have already admitted it. Are you
No,
trying?
we were here to deliver the corpse of Francois
Yeah,
to
but
Alexi.
you asked for a meeting, and I am here, and all you've done is, you know, I've admitted
Honestly,
that I am.
I guess
an evil,
my question to
irreprehensible
you.
person, and all you've told me is I'm an evil.
I mostly just
irrehensible
kind of wanted to see. Honestly, I mostly just kind of wanted to see what your deal was. See if you had another angle that I wasn't.
What's your
that
angle?
I just told
That
you.
hadn't been
I want
explained.
to break
And just
You want to
down.
break who?
Brushwood,
just
he
them.
said.
Like I said,
Brushwood.
I don't want to take over the world. It's too like. Have you seen the layout of this place? It is mind-bogglingly hard to get around.
That is true.
I can't fly. Well, at least I
My
can't have
raptor can.
armies fly. Yeah, sure. You know, I can't have armies fly. So to enforce all this is pointless. You know,
Look,
I can't say
I'll be
for
honest.
generations below me if they see an opportunity. That's their own thing.
Yeah, I'll be honest. The main point here was not to actually to start an argument. My intent here was to try to figure out what your angle was, whether you have an actual like legitimate or like what's the word?
Like Brushwood
Um,
either.
All right.
Like what?
You wanna
Whether
know?
whether you're like
I want
like
revenge
against
on that
Brushwood.
family against Brushwood.
Okay.
They have separated my people for 1,000 years and forced us to keep secrets for them that would destroy them and their way of life. If we're
Is
found.
that why they said when anytime we mentioned Draknar, they said you guys were a failing nation and you
Yes,
were
They
nobody?
minimized us. They dismissed us. They did their best to put.
So you're
us
not
out
really
of-
bad people,
No, they're bad
I am.
people.
I am.
but your
But
people as
he
a
is
whole.
not. He is not the whole country, though.
Right.
That's the thing. Just
No,
like the governance of
I have-
Brushwood is
no.
not the whole nation of Brushwood.
My country is
Are you like a
full
Fire
of people-
Nation?
What? Are they the Fire Nation? No.
Is he basically
The zombie
Ozai?
nation.
No,
He is nowhere near egotistical enough to be Ozai.
they're practically Russia.
Hmm.
The Fire Nation?
Suka Blip.
Is that what you're saying? The Fire Nation is Russia?
No, Draknar.
Draknar is Russia?
Draknar is
Okay.
making moves like Russia.
Okay. Yeah.
One
Sure.
bad guy that.
You know.
Basically, what I was trying to get at was whether
does not make you bad guy.
was whether you were in this just to manipulate things for your own gain, or whether you actually had like a reasonable like goal here. And I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for the whole party. Like,
Mhm.
I feel like I can get behind that.
I'm
To be
down.
100% honest, yeah, I could give a fuck less about.
What's our
I
cut if we help you take down Brushwood?
What do you want?
I wasn't going to offer to help him
All
take
of
it down.
Brushwood.
You wish to become the new kings of Brushwood? The new
I'm
ruling
down.
class?
I will abstain from that.
I don't see why not.
You're helping. He points to you. If you're helping, you deserve a reward. It's only fair. What is it that you wish? All this travel and time that you guys have spent over the world, there's nothing that has caught your eye, nothing that has made you desire.
Moon talks to him and goes, the only thing I wanted, I've already succeeded in. But that being said, I'm pretty sure my whole flight was because of Draknar. My family was killed. And I'm pretty sure one of the assassins was a Draknar assassin. Killed my whole orc family. But I killed my assassin.
Well done.
So now I'm just here. I have no backstory.
I could see you I could see you ruling Brushwood wisely with the amount of growth that you've had and personal loss. That hardens a person. The
I
rest of you.
am looking for information on a woman, black of hair, presumably in her mid-20s, with deep green eyes.
Okay.
She goes by the name of Iana. And last I heard, her last known location was somewhere within your city. If you have any spies or anyone with any information that I'd be appreciative of it, and I will let you do whatever it is you Brushwood.
I know of her. She has gone through some changes.
How so?
She looks a bit different. But I know
How?
of her to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I can arrange for you to meet with her if that is what you desire.
And you shall move on to the kingdom of Brushwood. without my opposition.
But without your help.
Where'd your car get back into, Jake?
Also without my help.
I'll work on you later. You, young, well, you're not young. Small.
Yeah,
one.
I'm older than you are, buddy.
Yeah. Small one.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing. I'm kind of trying to work. I'm trying, kind of working through some stuff. I'm really not sure what I want. Just kind of in general. I don't know. I mean, money's always good.
I can provide. How much would satisfy you?
I mean, that's a hard question. I mean,
Your lineage grants you some tendencies, doesn't it?
I'm gonna do the hold on. There's a thing for this.
Does he know he's a dragon?
Hold on, shut up. There's a thing for this. Where is it? You didn't pull up the one that I said. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. Okay, you didn't. God damn it. Give me the one that's the fucking GIF. Whatever. It's the one with Fry from Futurama where he narrates.
Shut up and give me your money.
You know the
Now
one.
shut up and take my money.
Like, what do you know about that?
You want tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, like what? Gold
Sure.
is immaterial to me beyond
brand new, I wouldn't care.
beyond its usefulness.
The fact that it doesn't even have 10,000
Sure.
miles on it,
I also want to know how you know about that.
that bothers me.
Yeah.
I've been blessed.
Fish, attack them. Get 'em, get 'em, fish.
Save that idea for later.
Thinking about it.
Do we have an accord?
No, I have a Civic.
I do actually have an accord.
As do I.
So
Do we have
Here-
a deal?
Yes.
here's the
A
thing.
compact.
Here's the thing. I was on board until he knew about that. Now all of a sudden I'm not.
Okay.
What do you
And
know
I'm
about?
not entirely sure why, but something about that, and also it's just like it's there's just like that's way too easy, and also like it's clearly a trick one way or the other. Like either he's so unambiguously evil, but he's actually the good guy, or he's so unambiguously evil, but he's also the good guy, which means he's obviously the bad guy. Like it's one or the other, and I'm
Go
like,
for it.
Sounds
What do we
like
got
you're
to lose?
overthinking it to me.
no, I'm either overthinking it or underthinking it. But like I said, how the fuck would he know that? Because I didn't know that until like a week ago.
Know
In
what?
game, me being a dragon. In game, from me, Brian knew that from character creation, but no. Before I agree to anything, I'm gonna need to know how you know that, because I personally did not know that until extremely recently. Like that's gonna be a deal breaker for me.
That's gonna be a deal breaker.
Like I need to know how you know that.
First off,
Nobody knows that.
your skin's a little weird.
Yeah, sure.
Your skin's a
Your
little
skin's a little weird too.
What's he look like?
So he's a pale man, with tall dark eyes. Sorry, tall dark eyes. He's tall,
Tall, dark eyes. That is fucking weird.
Yeah, he's a tall, slender, sturdy man with dark eyes, brown hair, very sunken cheeks.
He's the guy from like the first session, remember?
Yeah, but he was wearing armor then.
Sure.
So
The same guy?
it is
Yeah.
the same guy. It's the same armor. He's just taking his helmet off. By the way, you pissed on my boot.
Yeah, well, you know, you picked me up by my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Fist washes off. Throat grabs don't.
Oh, did I leave a mark? Because
I mean, kind of.
I thought you got that curse broken, so clearly it does wash off.
Okay. Technically, yes, it does. It was very expensive.
You needed some.
It
real
cost me
good
300.
soap.
It cost me 300 years of lifespan to wash off. So, I think we could probably call that one we can call that one a draw. Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, sorry. Just finishing up this toe thing.
Toes?
No, feats. We're gonna get a bonus feat.
You know, if I could, I would sometimes, but the way a path builder is, it's not.
Yeah.
I can't go higher than that.
All right. Simply put, I have learned how to access some of the ancient histories. And they have blessed me with some knowledge and some abilities.
Now she wants to call you.
Oh, she wants to call me.
All right, it is now 1 p.m.
Hero point.
Hero point. Yep.
It's time for me to go to bed.
There's one last thing I want to do before we end the session. Once he gets back.
Is he gone?
No,
He's
he's
probably-
he's on the phone.
Oh, he's probably streaming. so I probably can't
Motherfucker, shit.
say it out. Say it out in public, but I kind of have a cheat code that we can use later on.
You know where he lives?
Of course, I know where he lives. He knows where I live as well. No, because I don't want him to like rewind the stream and hear this plan.
Oh, you can.
He probably will. Yeah, I'll probably message you guys like individually.
Yeah.
What is that? K-pop?
Oh. The thing with a snake.
Mm.
I've got a perfect puzzle for you.
The Oompa Loompa nightclub.
You've heard of chili on the dog, but have you heard of brisk and cheddar cheese?
Okay. So she got her car working right as I got the tow thing, so I had to call and cancel it, but it's fine. It's going to the dealer tomorrow anyway to get looked at. Anyway.
Is that the Honda you bought?
No, it's the Honda Insight, yeah. So you've never
So
seen
yes.
it. You've never seen it.
The silver one?
Right, you've never seen it.
I
It is
thought
both
you-
silver and a Honda, but you've seen my Accord.
I could have swore you drove it one time.
I don't think so.
You told me about it at
I
least.
might have told you about it, but you would never have seen it. She doesn't like me changing the chair, so I just don't bother driving it. Anyway.
Okay, the one last thing that I wanted to do before the end of the session is I don't know if this would be a perception check or what, but to kind of harken back to the from session 1, the last time we met this guy, is if I could do a quick can we take this guy check.
Okay. So, can you fight him?
Yeah.
Sure. Give me perception.
Also like
but
to
it's
roll on
gonna
this.
be a very high roll.
I'd also like to take a shot on this one.
There's no
That's
way.
fine. I will roll a hero check. I will roll a hero point or spend a hero point on that.
You said perception?
Yeah.
That's going to be a 31.
I rolled a nat 20.
Ah, nice.
And I have a total of 42.
Moon. You definitely think he's not as tough as Mr. Magnifico seemed to be.
That guy was fucking broken.
How ironic.
In more way than one.
We broke him.
We're responsible for this.
Right.
I blame Sly, really, but
could you take him? Maybe. It be a I don't know. I have to see it play out. I think it could be 60-40. 60% you guys.
Okay.
Have I been healing this entire time, by the way?
Yes.
So should I be, in theory, back to full health?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I think you could take him without losing a person? No. Unless you guys got real crafty. Sometimes you won't.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the thing for next session.
Well,
I think right now, me and the rest of the group going to a huddle and be like, hey, we're going to deliberate what we think we should do.
We're definitely going to have to think on this for sure.
And we will get back to you in a week.
So you're not taking his deal after he told you?
Not initially.
Immediately taking his deal after he told you how he knew.
Right.
So we say in a week.
He
our
still
time.
didn't really tell us.
I already told him what my plan. I wanted the information.
If you want to know, Sly, if you want to know the specifics, he'd have to take you to an off-site location. So that's about as good as he can get.
Never let him take you to a secondary location.
Right. And I understand that, but short of showing you, there's not much that he can truly explain. Does that make sense?
Right.
I say we go with him. Then if he doesn't want to tell us here, we go as a group and he tells you, and then we make our deliberation on that.
So
but I say
want to go to his secret bunker to find out this information before you make a deal with him, just for clarity.
I think that would be an accurate assessment.
I think that kind of, yes. And also just in general, like I said, I'm still on the fence. Dudley seems like a no. Moon seems like a yes.
At least sound like a yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you sounded like a yes to me. Yeah, just let me be king. And he's like, okay.
I mean, I was okay with it. I'm down. I'm like, whatever.
Right. So that sounds like a yes.
Yeah, that's a yes. Dudley's a middle ground.
Yeah, Dudley's a no. Well,
if it comes down to it,
because he said he's not going to help, which is what we're asking about.
Dudley. Oh, that's just me. That's just to me.
Oh, okay. Is there some knowledge that the GM isn't allowed to know?
Yes.
Okay. I'm down.
Okay.
Well,
sounds like you're going to next session, but that's fine.
No, not quite. No.
I thought it was a group text thing, and then I looked up and I was like, "Why does he just say Dudley?"
No, I have my own reasons why that's not a good idea, which I gave to Dudley. Um,
And then we'd have to do something after the fact, and I don't want to feel like doing that.
yeah. Can we put everyone but Andrew in the secret room?
Yeah, is it possible?
Why can't I? You want me to just go into the secret room? I mean,
Okay, sure.
this is where we're kind of call it for the night. I can just hang up.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Yeah, we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah.